like none of it.
Well, I didn't like him as a rapper. We are back.
We seen Jeezy in Vegas, man. Shout out.
I know
to
he
Jeezy.
did kill. He did kill.
I was shocked that you went to
but you
Vegas.
like the show though.
He killed.
He said hi to you.
Nick,
Yeah,
I was
I was
shocked
gonna
that
say
you
Jeezy
went.
came over and said, "What's up?"
Yeah, he
Bobby
did.
Trap.
And now you don't like him?
Shelly, listen, it was a bunch of 6-year-old dudes. I was gonna be safe.
What the
You
fuck?
said 6.
No, because you said you don't celebrate birthdays.
We didn't celebrate no birthdays.
It was his birthday.
The only person that celebrated a birthday there was Wanzer.
That's true.
Wait, Wanzer was in Vegas too?
Yeah, he was the only person who
I did
said-
not even see him.
Shelly.
in
Didn't
Vegas.
see you.
Shelly.
Did you like kill the vibe?
If Shelly didn't see you, you weren't there.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
weren't
know.
there.
It never
You weren't
happened.
Yeah,
I mean, the disdain in your voice, Shelly. God damn.
Yeah,
She
no
did
one-
frown.
I really
She did
didn't
frown.
see you. I saw
Wanzer was
Kadar.
there?
I saw
Yeah.
Nick.
No one even mentioned anything about birthdays until Wanzer got to the table. He was like, "It's my birthday," and then
They gave him a
brought out
birthday
the
cake.
When's your
and-
birthday?
His
Other
is the
than that-
21st, mine's the 23rd.
Yeah.
Well, mine was the 27th, and Speedy didn't even wish me happy birthday.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Wait,
Which is
we
messed
It
up.
is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be,
September?
Speedy.
You be messed up.
y'all be
Speedy.
Friends.
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 The fuck?
I haven't been
Talking
here
about
months.
Rehearsal.
So you're Libra.
And now we got.
So we're all Libras.
No, Speedy's
You got
a
the mic?
Virgo.
Nick, you got
My bad.
the Yeah.
Is it on? I can't hear
Hold on one
Yeah,
second.
just don't hold it like a rapper, because then we hear all the, we hear your hand.
Yo.
All right, go ahead. Try it again.
Lamore
Lamore in the building.
More.
in the building.
You gonna put the Compton on?
L'Amour.
All right, cool.
Compton.
And now we got.
Anthony Wanson.
Damn, you keep coming.
I'm here, Nick.
Nick, I thought we were going on break. You supposed to lock the door?
Yeah, but
Whoever's outside is outside.
I stayed here on break.
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't go outside.
Actually, he didn't.
Y'all
You
niggas-
locked the
Stayed
door.
right here in his chair.
Y'all niggas ain't
I had to
gonna,
climb over.
you're not going to trick me.
He steals all the snacks.
That's right.
And now we got.
It's fucking up the burritos.
And now we got.
Oh, Donna Glitch.
Also known as.
Destiny. Yeah.
Yeah, she's had
I
a
was
life.
here.
She's,
Yeah, I have.
she's,
Y'all heard
anyway,
about me already.
in the house. Can't believe she's here, but she's here. And now we got.
Shelly Rio.
The
Shelly
Shelly
Rio.
Rio.
We don't say Shelly Rio
The
around.
Shelly
here.
Rio.
The Shelly.
There's only one.
I decided to bless you with my presence.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
talk your shit.
Okay.
I've known
Butter.
her. Well, we've known each other.
Shout out to Tony.
15 years? 16.
A lot of
That's
years.
out the tongue.
Yeah.
Lots of.
The original video vixens.
Yes, they were. In the house we got. Back from his retreat, bitches.
You back with Orpheus Black?
Hey.
He bought a bag.
You know what I'm saying? I keep a bag.
Of goodies.
He got
right?
a bag of goodies.
Always,
At the
always.
marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people.
And my son works.
Hey, shout out to my sister Destiny. I just found out we go way back, like back in the day. So shout out to my
Just
sister.
found
that?
out.
I
Well,
just
Because she didn't look like
found out.
this.
Childhood friends.
Because she didn't look like that.
She didn't look like this.
I didn't look like this.
What does that even mean?
Well, because
She
I'm
ain't look
kind of
like
like
this.
Benjamin Button. I kind of like, I got a little bit better.
Yeah, she wasn't this fine back in the day, y'all.
Look, keep it real. No, I was still booking shit. I was cute. I was cute.
No,
But
hold
then,
on. We were,
mama's different
I'm
now.
talking about high school.
No, all that shit. Yeah,
Wait,
you
you went to
right.
high school with
I'm talking
You
about high
right.
school.
Yeah, all that
You
shit.
wasn't
Yeah.
in high school?
Yeah, it's high school I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I was very
high school don't
girl.
count.
She was a hard
I was
sale
girl
in high
next
school?
door.
Yeah,
But
she was real
if you
girl.
see what I do
Kicking it with the
now,
homies, but she turned up, fellas.
yeah, I'm a little different.
Well, no. There's some women in high school I wouldn't fuck with. And I got out of high school. I was like,
Well, I still look
hey.
like I'm in high school, so I looked up.
Yeah,
That's a
you're
good point,
right.
too.
You got a point, too.
And you
Won't he
ready.
do it?
Might go to jail.
He said, and you're
Well, that's
ready.
why they like me, because they know they can't.
Hilarious.
This is why they like
Sugar daddies?
me.
No, I'm kidding.
Sugar daddy, step in there.
Hello.
So these two have been reminiscing because they've worked together on many videos and sets and shoots and things like that. And it, I thought it was pretty dope. Shelly Rio. I didn't believe none of your stories, but I believe you now.
What are you talking about? I knew you back then. What are you saying?
Yeah, I did know you, Miss Shelly.
Crazy.
I didn't
Yeah,
believe
you
that
knew
either.
You know what's so funny, Shelly? People I know, and they'll go, Shelly Rio, what was she in? I pull up your videos, and be like, God damn. I'm like,
Because I'm a
Yeah, you-
chameleon.
I always go like this.
Yeah,
That's
you really
my friend of a
famous,
long
Shelly.
time. I've been knowing Shelly for years.
Yeah, she's like a sister to
It's
me.
like a sister, we talk all the time.
Call each other on our
Shelly been
birthdays.
bad.
Well, my
Not
bad.
this year.
So Shelly
I hate to bring that
cusses me out on fucking Instagram or text somebody and goes,
A-Dot.
tell Speedy he didn't come to call me for my birthday.
texted
And
you on
I
your
said,
birthday.
I'm not married to Shelly Rio.
Okay,
so
but
I ain't got to
texted
call you
on
on your birthday.
Is that the
Yeah,
rules?
but that's what you're supposed to do. I'm a dude.
No.
I can't text you. I have to explain that. Why are you texting Shelly? It's crazy.
That's not crazy.
Why you give a fuck
crazy.
about her
She's
birthday?
my
Yeah, why you give a
friend.
fuck about her birthday? She get a text early. Look what time you text her. Fuck, I didn't even know I texted that early in the morning. Fuck, why'd I do a letter? That's when you look at yourself like, fuck, why'd I do that?
Like, why'd I put a smiley face?
Yeah.
Even
Why'd I blow a kiss?
Wanzer called me, which I didn't
Well,
answer.
Wanzer's a stalker.
And then he texted me.
He's a stalker.
I'm a nice guy.
He's a stalker.
No, you know what?
Make sure you get it clear.
I think that for certain things, anybody can send you a text message or
they should be able to.
or a DM. I just think that's a lazy thing to do. So
I actually appreciate it.
I just
I
think
don't
that
like phone
calling
calls.
people for certain
No.
things is better because a lot of people don't do that. They just send you a DM
fuck
or a
you,
message.
Wanzer.
Happy birthday. Like,
Fuck you. So
I
you're going to
prefer
throw me
not
under the
phone
bus.
call.
Shelly threw you under the bus.
I just went through something
Oh,
similar.
she don't want the phone call.
care.
I don't want the phone call.
No, that's
It's
the
too
thing.
late now.
You got to explain. You got to go. That's when you got to ask phony. Hey, thank you. Got to go. Oh.
Happy birthday. What
What
you doing today?
What you doing?
Gotta go.
Oh,
It's
you
my
busy?
birthday.
You can tell by the comment. Are you busy? No, I'm just chilling. Can you talk? Yeah, I can talk a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go in the room.
Just heading out the door, but yeah, I can talk. Sure.
Just running late for life, but go ahead.
Now, what if somebody texts Tony and told him happy birthday?
Yeah. What if they sang it to
Okay,
him
it's his
like,
birthday. I don't care.
Yeah, what if they sing it to him?
like Marilyn?
I don't care.
What was it? A bunch of girls. She had all her girlfriends singing background.
What?
Yeah.
We're just trying to create a scenario that would be uncool.
Apparently, we haven't hit that button
You
yet.
know many, first of all, you don't even know girls like that.
Well, just say he does. You don't know what he knows.
Trust me, I know.
She said, Tony,
I
you don't
know.
know girls like that.
No.
Tony, call it.
It was annoying when we got together. All his friends were like, "Oh my god, you should see the girls he was with before you," and I'm like, "Ew."
Why are they even?
Yeah, did you see him?
Yeah, I did.
For
That's
real.
why I said should gain some more weight.
Oh,
So
They were a little
he
chunky.
liked the chunky ones. Okay.
What they call me?
the fluffies.
Fluff.
No, he says 30.
No,
husky?
Husky. They were a little husky.
Were they cute?
Ish. Put the ish in there.
Well, I mean, I know. Well, I
They
know.
turn
You're not
sideways.
finna
She's
give no
like,
credit
that's
to that.
a matter-
You're not
that's
finna
a
give
matter
no
of
credit to the
opinion.
ex.
Yeah. Yeah, what you gonna say?
I mean,
They were
if they're
cute.
hot, I would.
You really?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Talk your
Why
shit.
do I care?
that the girl is hot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What if he was still friends with her?
She's secure within herself. She don't
Yeah,
care.
I've talked to other women that don't feel that way. Like,
Yeah,
why is this
yeah.
bitch here? 'Cause she-
Yeah, I don't really
And I usually go, because she's hot. I don't know what the bitch is here.
I'd be like, oh, she's cute.
I want cute
Good
girls
job,
around me.
girl.
And then I'll be like, so
So you're not doing anything later. She's not doing anything later.
she
Always
thinks
trying
you're
to-
cute too.
What a coincidence.
It's crazy.
What a crazy
She
coincidence.
thinks you're beautiful. So come by the house, give each other a compliment. I don't hear his mic, Nick.
I've brought
Y'all
pretty
are
girls to my
hilarious.
house before, from set. Well, I mean, not like that. Like,
Shouts
No,
out to Tony.
no. Okay.
no, because it's
Come
like
on,
a
can I
two-day
vis- let me have a
shoot, and like
vision.
they live far away, so I'm like, oh, just stay at my house because it's.
I've
right
done
down the
that. Yeah,
corner.
I've done that too.
I'd have stayed up all night. So you guys hungry? Anybody thirsty?
Hey, look, you're lucky.
Wanzer would have been like, so you know I live far away, right? So
I made some spaghetti.
if I could just stay here for the night.
So, babe, I'm being in the living room with the girls because they're scared.
Yeah, they're scared. They live far away. Yeah,
They don't know the grounds.
I told them about the ghost in the house. Now they want me to sleep with them.
Oh my lord!
this is, I don't know what I'm going to do now. This is crazy.
So I need a sleeping bag, so we make sure it's be close. And
Your husband's creepy. He keeps coming out in his robe.
Never. No.
He keeps coming out to check on us with his dick in his hand.
He got his bowling shoes on for some reason. It's crazy. What is going on?
Why the bowling shoes?
yeah, he had a machine with him, and he plugged it in, and it vibrated. What the fuck?
Every 2 minutes, he pops out to ask us if we good.
Hey, he started calling himself some guy named Orpheus. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Hey, and why is the video camera? Your teddy bear has a red dot on its eye. What's wrong with
I
it?
can't.
Why is the ring light set up?
Why is the ring light set up?
Your teddy bear's head follows me everywhere I go.
The ring light is a definite
Teddy
tip
Ruxpin.
off.
Oh yeah, that's definitely too
The
long.
ring light is a definite tip
In the
off.
living room for no reason. No, in the room it's
I
just
mean, the
on.
funny thing is we literally have ring lights all over the house.
Well, that's you, Shelly.
Yeah.
It's not Tony. Trust
Shouts
me.
out to
Well, we
Tony.
know what
yeah.
she's shooting.
Yeah, it's, poor Tony got to live with ring lights all around his fucking house.
Literally.
They're
I
in
mean,
the
they
kitchen.
can come in handy.
They're actually the better lighting than regular lights.
Hey, I don't mean to go off topic.
They are.
But do, please do.
Hey, they got Wu-Tang Clan shoes.
His dude bought him those.
I didn't know
That's
that.
hilarious.
Well,
No,
no,
you got
no,
Wu-Tang
you didn't read it
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Those
yeah,
are
yeah.
Wu-Hang shoes. Those are Wuhan.
Those are Wuhan.
Not the Wuhan shoes,
Those are
man.
Wuhan.
Wuhan shoes.
These are the Wuhan virus shoes.
Not Wu-Tang, Wuhan. Nigga. It's a big difference.
I'm rocking them
Them
Wuhan
the virus shoes.
COVID-19.
Yeah, the COVID-19.
The COVID-19.
Yeah, those are the Wuhan 19s.
These are the China Wuhan.
Yeah, this cold. They come with a vaccine shot. You get them. You can't get them unless you get a vaccine
They come
shot.
with a plate of
And a booster.
They give you these when you get your third shot.
and a plate of bat meat, nigga. You can get with those.
Them joints is going viral.
Literally.
That's not a Wu-Tang symbol. That's a bat.
And he's sleepy. It's a sleepy bat.
And he's falling out the sky. You see that?
That's hilarious.
The black represents
I
the
love
sky.
Where do you get those? What?
So there's so my boy actually has a shoe line,
Oh God.
and it's called Rock Deep.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, if you guys want to check that out, rockdeep.com.
Wu-Tang.
They've got over 300 styles, and they've got brand deals
Yeah.
with a lot of celebrities. And he actually did these with.
So we're gonna.
Hey,
Can I
they
see?
look
I wanna-
pretty dope though.
These
Yeah.
are these?
Yeah,
So we're gonna
When I seen the
spotlight them.
Wu-Tang symbol, I was like, wait,
Yep.
what's going on?
We're gonna spotlight them on Monday
On
show.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to my baby girl's here. It's her birthday this weekend. She's
Happy birthday, Maya.
Hey,
Maya.
happy birthday.
It's her
You
birthday.
get a happy birthday.
Show them your nails that your dad spent a lot of money on. Maya.
I low key want to
As
see
you
them.
should.
Maya.
Maya, show us what.
I
not-
really
show
do
you-
want to see
She's
them.
like, you're interrupting. What the hell? She's trying to talk to her
Right.
brother.
Get her a job today.
It's gonna be, it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God,
there
this
when we get
one's
done.
Listen, she didn't want your advice about a job. She wanted Nick's advice.
She's serious right now. She like, it's my birthday. I ain't mad at her. I was working on my birthday. Get to the coin, girl.
Yeah.
Shorty, you from the Bronx?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm from
Jersey.
Jersey. Okay. I
Jersey.
know it's an East Coast accent.
Yeah, this is
She's
Jersey.
like, sound like Rosie Perez.
Yeah.
She's talking for her brother.
Her brother. Her father. Her
brother.
They eat Smuckers. They like Smuckers jelly.
And your mother?
My mother, the father.
Your mother, your father.
You gotta have coffee?
She from New Jersey, son.
It's all good.
Jersey.
And yeah, for those who don't know, Shelly's from Jersey. Ring light Jersey.
there for Christmas.
So Maya, I said your nails are nice. Can you show? They want to see your nails.
Ooh.
Oh, they are
fancy.
cute.
There you go.
Those are really cute.
And it
With
costs a
the
lot of
bling
money.
in them. With the bling in them.
Costs the
What's a lot
dad
of money?
that the dad has to pay.
What's a lot of money?
It was $100.
I mean, that's
That was
normal.
not bad.
That's normal.
Those nails take 22
That
hours to
wasn't
do.
bad.
Well,
because-
she's 17.
Okay.
She's
About to be
17.
an adult. Would
Yeah,
you rather
that
some
was- that
dude
was-
be taking her to pay for her nails?
Some dude did take her baby for me.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that, Shelly.
That's not you. Would you rather a strange dude?
Why do we have to have that description happen?
Well, then that's why you gotta take care of.
Shelly,
She just went.
If you ain't gonna do it, somebody else gonna do it. So you might as well do it.
that's not cool.
life.
I can't say no. She's right.
Well, hopefully it should be working
It's
next
real
summer.
Yeah, hopefully.
And
she
not if I
works.
lock you in your room.
It's hard to get done.
She told me she wants to have a.
Not if you're locked in
She wants to
and
get into
boarded.
fashion, so I'm gonna try to have her intern with Tough Crowd.
She wants to get into fashion.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
dope.
so we see how that goes for her.
We should talk about some other stuff later too.
Oh, for sure. You know, you family now. We good. You know, I'm talking about you family.
She gonna come home and her hair gonna be dyed. I'm like, Maya.
Sure will.
You know, they've got some incest in their family, so just letting you know.
What? Where did that come
fuck?
from?
Just letting you know, Nick, you know.
What?
That my
Well, when you do a bad joke, you stay with it. Huh? You don't want to let it go.
Orphan. Sometimes you gotta let
just
them
saying.
die alone, nigga. You just gotta stay away.
You're about to be all the way in the family.
And he usually, when there's a bad joke, he keep going. The good ones, he get out of there. He just leave it alone. But
He usually stud on the good jokes.
Yeah.
That's how we know it's a good joke.
I'll dig in.
yeah. So, O is in the building.
Or if he says no part of that comment.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
How was your weekend, man?
Man, we killed it.
You look well
We
rested.
killed it.
Oh.
We sold out all the seats.
Shut up.
You know
Did
what
my
I'm
man
saying?
come with the drink?
Huh? Your man came with the drinks,
Cool.
with the
Oh, wow.
beverages.
Okay.
Oh,
You know what I
this is
mean?
what
We
you
had
were talking about last
yeah,
time.
the big sex retreat. You know, on the beach.
Oh wait, you missed that part. He didn't lead
Calm
with
down,
Let it
that.
happen.
calm down,
Let it
Destiny.
happen.
Hey, I haven't
Calm.
been here. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Get your lip
He
up.
did
People are
not-
fucking. They fuck
He
Shelly.
did not
People
say
fuck.
that.
Is this like a
He
couples
didn't-
retreat?
Nope.
Nope.
It was
He
a,
didn't
it was
start
a
with
fuck
that.
retreat, Shelly.
They're
So-
fucking Shelly.
So what type of
Well, why do
retreat?
you guys go to retreats to do that?
So basically, what I do. So I'm big in BDSM kink. fetish. So people want to learn how to do fetish. They want to tie each other up. They want to have fun. So I bring an entire dungeon's worth of equipment out to a beach house in Malibu, and we get a bunch of people who pay for privacy and discretion, and I show them how to get their freaky on using all this equipment, and we had the entire place to ourselves, and we did everything we possibly could.
You weren't here earlier, but I used to
to
run porn shoots in the Hollywood Hills, so I'm over here very curious.
Yeah.
I used to
be in the porn
run
business
the
too.
swinger parties for my boss.
Time to play our game.
I didn't play, but I was very curious.
Shout out to Young Guru over here.
Couples are hiring
Got us a love connection.
Well, for
How
this
many people are at this retreat?
For this event, anybody can come. You can be a couple. You can be
Literally.
an individual. It's all the same price.
Swing through. However you want to
We have a personal, a private chef that comes in, cooks all the meals. We have wine brunches. We have the whole 9 yards.
One-on-one.
So how many people? I'm like, how many people were there?
I'm just trying to
I
figure.
know. That's what we're trying to
Is it
outline right
30?
now.
So,
20, 30?
next thing,
Are they
so they had
naked
dicks out and
in front of
dicks were
I'm
everywhere.
like, I want to know the ratio. Like, how many?
Are you
all my
naked?
events, all my events are predominantly female.
Really?
To be honest with you, because to me, if there's if there's a ratio where it's more women than men, then people feel comfortable about exploring.
Yeah, a whole bunch of dudes is scary.
And so, although
They've been talking about it all day.
right?
I know I'll feel more comfortable.
Although I've never had to regulate the ratio, right? It's just my demographic is predominantly more women than men. So when people come out, it's always a great balance. If I get to the point where I have to start regulating, it's going to be more women than men all the time.
So what would you say the ratio was this past weekend?
3 women to every man.
And that was how many total?
Sound like heaven to me.
18.
Sound like overpopulated
18.
deer.
That's a nice number in one house.
Yeah.
So what do you? I'm sorry, I'm so.
No, go ahead.
Like
Go ahead.
everybody take their toy out and like.
No, I
I'm like,
furnish all the equipment.
Are they
so everything
bunked
is
up?
there.
You said some are couples, so it's like a lot of the rooms are like already with couples. Is what you're saying? They're already paired off.
Some people come out and they're already in their couple, and if they want to divide up, they can. If they want to negotiate, whatever we can do. So everybody's responsible for setting their own container, their own boundaries, whatever they want to do, right? So it's learn all day, play all night.
And so everybody's in the living room too. Like we
They
can
can be
have
in the-
hors d'oeuvres,
they-
and then we right there, and I can look over it.
Exactly.
And little Megan.
If you want to watch,
And-
you can watch. If you
and
want to
that's
be a
what
part of, you talk and everything is cool, then you can be a part of. If you want to go outside and smoke a cigar and
get
have
some
wine
pussy.
and do whatever you want to do whatever
We
you want to do.
outside, okay.
You want to be in the back up on the side or by yourself. You want to have a fantasy of being in the alley. We got the whole 9 yards.
Shelly, where are you going?
And
so
where is this located?
She keeps
trying to
leaning
wrap my
further and
head
further
around
back.
the
She's like,
I'm like, what's the address? What district was this in?
They already did this past weekend.
Yeah, we did
But
it.
where? What'd you say again?
So this was
why are you
Malibu.
holding the mic like
Malibu.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. It wasn't Malibu. It was
We were
Playa-
talking about things.
It was Playa del Rey.
Playa del Rey.
Playa-
Got it.
Playa del
Or Playa Del Rey.
I used to
from
live-
LA.
Yeah, people in
Playa
LA
del
is
Rey.
playing that way.
So
I love it over there.
So and basically we were not directly on the beach. We were just off the beach. So we had a great
because you got
view of
private
the
little
beach.
beaches over there too, so you don't
Exactly.
really have to be bothered. Like I
Exactly.
used to, yeah.
And so that way we can just sit there and be whatever we want. And so I create a safe, permissive space where people can explore their sexual shadow or their fantasy.
Sexual
That's what.
shadow.
And you're
I
watching
do.
them?
Huh?
And you're watching
I'm
them?
helping them
Don't
sometimes.
frown.
Helping them.
Why are you frowning?
He's
Yeah.
the sexual
You're
shadow.
making it look bad when
I
you
need
frown.
someone's help to have sex.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
Yes,
let me
you
ask
do.
you. Let me ask you this. Let's say you want to start doing bondage, or your partner wants to do bondage, right?
Always-
Tony.
And you're like, okay, I want to be tied up.
Shouts out to Tony.
Well, if he does it wrong, he could cut off your circulation.
You
He
could
could
die.
give you nerve damage. You know what I'm saying? So that's
we
what I
haven't tried
do.
it.
So you need Orpheus to tie
You
you
know what
up.
I'm saying? So if you want to.
No, you need me.
Right.
Right. If you want to learn how to use fire, if you want to learn how to use
Good
knives,
quiet.
if you want to learn how to do
Knives.
breath play, if you want to do,
Stop
I do.
frowning.
Knives?
I do everything.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that
Shelly,
earlier
would
too.
you let Tony set you on fire?
Hell no.
And I set you on fire.
You know, it's
My
funny.
hair would be shriveled up.
Oh yeah.
Porn stars tend
Gonna
to
be
be the
Pepsi.
most stuffy
Something gonna be
about this.
shriveled up.
I'm not a porn star.
Oh, you're not a porn star?
I thought you were in porn.
Hilarious.
Oh,
No, video. No, I'm sorry. I got you, Shelly. I got you, Shelly.
it's Freaky Fridays.
No.
She says she's in porn
No,
videos.
no.
I never seen
Porn
toys.
video. I've never done a porn
No.
Oh, my bad.
She did. She did videos like
guru.
music videos.
music video.
Like
Oh
Usher.
my god.
She was
Usher.
a top vixen, not
Jay-Z.
Modeling.
My bad.
I've done magazines.
Not-
You know, everybody call it modeling now.
Wow, now.
They call it
That's why we
modeling
said
now.
we the originals, because
You know
that's
what
it's
I'm
a different
saying?
era, baby. It's a different
They
era.
call-
This
they
era
all
and
call
last time's era.
They all call it
No,
fit.
no, no,
Every
We got-
look, man.
we got a
every
phone
porn-
call.
Wait. Every porn star I know call himself a model.
I ain't mad at
or
the porn
vixen.
star.
No,
Like I
no.
said.
I have covers. I have receipts. I have paychecks.
She has posters, okay?
Yeah, she has a
Right, I have
poster.
life-size posters.
Well, they have posters too, Nick.
I
Yeah,
have
exactly.
a billboard.
She
like-
has a
We got
refrigerator.
They got
calendars
billboards.
together. Yeah,
They got
she.
billboards.
Yeah, but
We got a call. We got a
go
call.
ahead, take this.
She got the titties for porn, but she chooses
Hey.
not
You
to
know
do
what?
it.
We
Creeper.
gonna circle back around.
God damn, Wanda.
Mother, she's right there.
I'm just saying. She's a gorgeous woman.
That's why you're not going on a hike no more. No.
I gotta
Your
ask. I
hiking
can
days
see.
are over. Go ahead. Caller, what's your name?
I gave her
my
a
God.
compliment.
Caller.
I was just waiting on y'all to finish.
Well, look, Shelly was doing porn. We didn't know, but now we know.
She's been doing it for years.
Been doing it for years and hid it from all of us.
I thought it was Ring Light Shelly. I was like,
Green light, Shelly. You gotta do the thing.
Last time somebody said something like that, she ended up crying, so leave it alone.
Oh my
Oh
Lord.
shit! Too
Why you gotta
soon.
bring up
You are
old stuff?
Yeah,
hilarious.
stop bringing up old shit.
Yeah, right. It's
Something
old.
happened?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Anyway, I wanted to ask Orpheus,
To tie
will
you up?
be having
Can you burn me?
will you be having any more of those retreats?
Yeah, when's your
yeah.
next
You
The
tied
next
me
one,
up.
the next one is a private one just for my community, but we should be having one again in February or April.
What do you
I
mean?
thought he was gonna say just
Oh,
for
you
family.
waiting that long?
Huh? Well, you know, here's the thing. For me, it's better to get my clients to agree to doing one event at one time so we can have one big large one. Right now we have many different clients showing up to many different events and it's not as lucrative as I wanted to do, and plus I can't give people the type of attention I'm looking for. So what we're going to start doing is doing one big event.
You get it?
at
Ring
the end
light,
of the
Shelly?
year, and then
Hey, you getting enough attention from
maybe
me, baby?
one in the middle of the year. So 2 a year is what we're looking
2 a
to
year,
do
okay.
instead of 4 a year.
Yeah. So the next
So
one.
wait, Vern, do you want to go?
Why do you?
Well, why is he
Just
asking?
asking for people.
Vernon wants to go.
Shelly?
He wants to go. Calm down. It's okay.
Hold
Vernon.
on now, Shelly. You must forgot who you're talking to now.
Vern, you're the one that called in asking when you're doing another one.
That was a threat.
Ooh.
Vernon, you not going to the sex retreat? You guys do it on the East Coast?
You gotta wait till
You will be
February.
having,
You could bring a pot of greens.
Will we be having what?
It's a potluck.
something you ain't never had.
Ooh.
Anyway, Orpheus, do you all do conventions as well?
Yes, we do.
For anybody who's trying to get into these particular things and they're not
What
and
about-
they're not comfortable enough to go to the retreats, and like, because if you go to a convention,
What, a private
all
section,
of
nigga?
us like spread out, and, you know,
Yeah.
you can
you
take
spread
the
out.
time and figure stuff out.
Yeah, I do go to conventions. It's very rare that I go to them now. I usually
Said he
go
was
do
spread out.
DomCon LA. So if you go to DomCon LA, you can. I usually teach a class there, but it's only an hour class and it's on whatever topic they want me to talk about. So I go to DomCon. Sometimes I go to some other stuff, but most of the events that I do are always private. They're usually in Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Hawaii, something like that. So very rarely do I actually teach at conventions here. But if you do want one every year, I do DomCon.
Do you teach virgins
Okay.
at all?
Sorry, Vern.
Thank you, Vern.
He doesn't do dick con.
No, I don't do dick.
Do you do
That one
like?
didn't work.
Do you teach
I hung
virgins
up.
at all?
I do
Orpheus?
teach virgins.
You
Yeah.
do? Do you ever get virgins call you like, "Hey man, I ain't never been there before"?
You know what?
I need professional
Virgins
help.
often don't call me. I would love to be able to get into that market, but
Half
I
of
don't
that
get
market.
that. Usually,
Aren't the
usually,
virgins selling there?
Oh,
what you're talking
that's a
about?
good point.
No,
though.
no.
No, not that one.
Usually,
I think
there's a
I've heard
lot of
that.
virgins who want more education about going out. You know, they don't want to be. In this age of Me Too, they want to know what they can do and what they can't do, the best way to go about it, because they're trying to be respectful and they're trying not to get blackballed or anything like that. And so I have a lot of
Yeah, don't pull
friends
your dick
who
out.
receive virgins, especially males. I haven't gotten to that particular market, but I will work with them if they contact.
Okay, so ring light.
Ring light shots. Better put that in my search
That was
engine.
funny. So at the event, did you do the swing? You had the swing hooked up?
We didn't do the swing.
You didn't.
No, we did. We brought Sibians out and fucking machines, and that was really the big.
Just relax,
The
just
big
relax,
It's
Shelly.
a
Wait, what is
it's a machine
It'll
that's
come
out
to you in
there.
a
We're
minute.
gonna bring it in a second.
A machine like a dick machine?
No.
You just sit down on it.
It's a
Shelly.
click machine.
Yeah, you sit down on it.
So a Sibian is a very large.
what
It
she
looks like a
said.
saddle, but it's a vibrator, and it's one of the largest vibrators that you can get, one of the most powerful ones, and it has attachments so whatever attachments you want dual penetration, you can put it on there. If you want just external vibration, you can get that. If you just want anal, it does the whole 9 yards.
Oh, that would be
right. And so you can sit down instead of using that
Clenching
little
my
hand.
pearls, like
Walter was like, "Oh,
I can ride it. Have you seen this video of me on this bull that I did?
No.
You mean like that? Like so you get on that thing and it just start twirling.
Exactly. It start going.
Whew.
And you
Well,
have
you got
it
to
here?
twirl yourself.
Oh,
we have it here.
we have it here."
No, I didn't bring the Sibian.
I was about to say,
I thought that was in the thing.
No, I brought all a bunch of other ones.
Other Sibians?
Yeah, because the Sibian is too hard to keep lugging
That's
in
what
and
she
out.
said.
Yeah.
I could pretend to be a Sibian.
If somebody says they want to ride the Sibian and they're willing to go in that place, I will bring it. But from now, I just can't keep bringing it.
And
'cause
the
it's
two
too
times you
expensive.
did bring it,
Yeah,
it was gold.
"Oh yeah, it was
Beautiful
Do you
thing.
have video footage?
She can't
Yes,
stay
you
on
do.
that long, huh?
Some people can, some people can't.
Some people fall asleep.
I
on
had
that.
somebody damn near
You
break the
laughing
thing.
like
They was
that.
coming so hard. I was like, damn.
That's at the retreat? They have
No,
it?
this was at a thing called Kinky Game Night, which for me, just for you guys,
Kinky
there's a,
Game
there's
Night?
a,
I kinda
there's
like
an
that.
event called Kinky Game
She does
Night.
games at her house. Yeah. What do you want?
Normal game night.
You ever play Ring Light?
Ring light.
So Kinky Game Night is an all-black event. You know what I'm saying? It's an all-black kink and fetish event.
Okay.
And so
When?
I've done that. They do it all over the place. And they're pop-up.
All black kink.
So you have to be on their mailing
Walter
list.
look disappointed.
What does that look like? How is
like,
the
oh, it's the
black
white girls.
kink different than the other kink?
Well, first of all, we shut
I
up and
know.
show
I
out.
just want to hear that.
We
I just
show
wanna
up
hear
and
you
show
say it.
out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of it to me is decolonized, right? The
Here we go.
The power dynamic doesn't rest on who's white, who's male, so on and so forth. You can come in there and, women can, especially black women, talk up on theirs. They can speak about it. You don't really have to worry about people going unsaid, not speaking to their desires, right? To me, the only thing that really becomes a problem is they don't have proper PlayStations because it's not a facility that stays in one place.
Oh, okay.
Right? They're always making do with whatever environment they're in, right? But it's a wonderful place. The music is like what you want to listen to, right? The people are dressing.
tone,
They looking sexy when they come in. You know what I'm saying? And they bring in that vibe that you want to be in, right? As opposed to you having
And
to
this is
kind
the
of
game night thing.
and that's the game night thing, as opposed to kind of code switching to being in other spaces with other people and listening to their music and how they want to move
It's
and how
true.
they want to dress.
Get you in the mood. It's a little different.
Exactly. You walk in the mood when you see people walking up and you see that girl with the nice butt and the guy with the pecs
You
and the
got
dark
Keith
skin
Sweat
and that
on.
melon. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
You know.
Or you hear, feel that? Nigga, that is Ring Like Shelly.
That's Ring Like Shelly.
I told you that was her.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I try and do a different vibe. I try and do a different vibe because I'm very spiritual. All my stuff is spiritual kink, spiritual intimacy. Everything that
Shelly,
we do
Shelly,
comes from
relax.
that
I
space.
saw the
All you hear is, won't he do it?
Shelly wins.
The Lord told me to tell you to
Right,
bend
I'm
over
like-
just a little bit. Bend over 2 degrees.
Now we're going to pass around the offering plate.
So
No,
a lot of
She said.
my clients are do tantra, yoga.
You just
What
snort?
is Tantra?
Did you just snort, Destiny? What the fuck?
She did. That's why she's single.
That ain't the movie date.
Oh, baby, that ain't why.
That'll get you on out. They'll be like, it's crazy.
They actually like when I snort. They like,
I
oh,
bet
she's.
they do.
They canceled the movie.
Cancel the movie.
We ain't going to the movie.
They out of popcorn. Would you believe it? Would you believe it?
They ran out
They
of time.
asked us to leave.
They asked,
There was a bomb threat. We got to go.
Right.
cover your head when we go out.
Down, put down, get down.
Wear my hoodie, baby. Actually, you can take it with you.
Turn it around, turn the hoodie around.
around.
Turn it around.
Cover
Right.
your whole face. baby.
So tantra is like a form of sexual interaction that is very conscious. It brings spirituality into it.
I've never heard of
And so it's
Yeah,
Tantra.
Tantra.
There's tantric sex.
Right. And also it's technically called tantric Buddhism. It was really outlined as a way of having sex when you're a Buddhist. Right, because you have a lot of monks that kind of abstain from release, and so they've outlined all these other things that you can do in addition to, so you can still remain intimate, so you can still have human
But
connection.
you don't release.
So
Yeah,
so
you
they
gotta hold your power.
exactly.
No,
'Cause
I like giving my
when,
power
no,
away.
when y'all nut, go ahead.
I'm
So
a bust.
He gonna tell, he gonna
a
tell
strong
you.
So,
word.
so the idea is that when you
Freaky
release your
Friday.
seed, right, you're actually releasing a lot of your male potency and your energy, your vitality. And
okay,
so on and
I
so
don't
Your
forth.
vitamins,
Look,
everything.
I don't
y'all.
mind.
Which is in
You can have
And you
them.
age a little bit too.
I was
That's
just going to
fine.
say, colloquially, you can see that people who are virgins actually tend to look younger longer. Right?
Look at me.
Maybe that's why I reverted.
But people who abstain tend to look younger longer, and I think there's some scientific evidence to that. But the idea is they're not saying don't ever release. What they're saying is build up, right? Hold it back, restrain yourself, develop the mental fortitude, the physical fortitude, the strength to be able to do
You
that.
can
So
still be
as you
pleased
think you're
without
about
nutting.
to, hold it back.
Yeah, hold it back.
But you don't have to let's be honest. I know men that, much like yourself, probably can actually do the whole act and don't need to release, and they feel satisfied.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah,
There are some men that
That
are.
kind of man.
Need to
I
get it
said
on your
not
back.
every man.
I
Of
gotta put it on
course,
your back.
but it's a place that you get to.
Yeah.
That some men,
And
you know.
again,
I
you
don't
have
want to go to that
I knew
place.
you would.
if you look at again, I don't want to go too deep into this, but if you
That's
look
what
at
she said.
if you
Yes, she does. She did say go. Please go deep.
Go
That's
deep.
exactly.
Please go
She
deep.
said go. No, she said the
We go
opposite.
deep and we don't
See
get
it?
no
No
sleep. Okay, so look, if you ever look at the tantra, the chakras, right?
It's a chart, right?
Yeah, it's a level that goes up the body with different colors, right? If you look at it from a sexual standpoint, which is how they do in tantra, or how they're supposed to, the most base human desire is in your crotch, right?
Sacral chakra.
Sacral chakra. So let's say it like this.
That's
So
right.
this is how I go, right? I go to a club. I see Ring Like Shelly, right? She looking hot.
She got mad.
She looking hot, right? Am I thinking with my mind? No, I'm thinking with my crotch.
Got it.
Right? And so we might go ahead, go out. I hit, everything's great. I might get the courage. It moves up. I might get the courage to say, hey, can we go out on a date? Right? And then after we date a couple times, I might get some emotions in there.
Okay.
After a few times of dealing with those emotions, I might start speaking on it. Right? And then after we speak on it, I might envision a life together. Right, and then I might think about a larger thing.
So that's how it works.
That's how the chakras go as it pertains to tantric sex.
Okay.
But what tantra says is, how about thinking about what you need for yourself in the longer run, and then envision how you're going to get it. Then learn how to talk about it. Then feel passionate about it. Then have the courage to pursue it, and then consummate it using your crotch, or your dick, or your vibe, or your whatever.
So let's go back.
Yeah.
I said, think about it first.
Yeah.
So I see Shelly in the club.
Yeah.
Think about it.
But see,
No, just want to make sure.
Yeah, let me
See ring light
let me
in
give you
the
an
corner.
example.
I see it.
Let me give you an example.
We could use a synonym, stalker.
You might.
Possessor.
go
Kidnap her.
Go to the bathroom with her. No, she not gonna know
Traffic
you're
her.
into
When it comes to creepy comedy,
That's it.
he's like the cornered the market on it.
Motherfucker is
He does it well.
He is the market.
Thank you, Orpheus.
You do it well, man.
Appreciate
All right, so think about.
So think about what it is that you desire.
So I see her in the club, but
No,
I'm
no,
trying
no.
to think about it.
It's not her.
Okay.
It's not
It's the
her.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is. Think
Okay.
about what it is that you're looking for in general. Just like a hunter don't say I'm going out hitting deer. It's like I'm going out hunting. I need to. There's something that I need, and it's out there. Have an envision what that is. That's going to
Something I
satiate
need
you
out
on the
there.
deepest level.
Okay, got that part.
Right.
And then the other part was speaking.
And then no. And now, so that you got this larger thing. Now envision what that looks like. So when I go to the club, I'm going to be wearing this, and it's going to look like that. So we're kind of manifesting what it is
so
that
I'm
I'm
gonna look
looking
fly.
for.
I think I look
right?
fly.
And to me, when I
With
do
my,
that,
Wu-Tang shoes on.
Yeah, when I come in there, I'm manifesting
Wuhan's
a
on.
very specific person. That person when I see her, I know.
Okay.
And I know I'm going to go over there. I know I'm going to get the number. I know I'm going to get to that thing because that's what I envision.
Okay, so
And
so
that
you saw it.
And by the way, that confidence is attractive to many people, right? When you go in there and you just say, hey, look, this is this, and that. You ain't being overly cocky, you're not being overly zealous. You just know what you want. And if somebody says no, you're good. Right? You walk away. Thank you for the opportunity.
I appreciate that.
Right? But if you go
I'm
over
better than you, man.
Fuck your ring light.
No, but if I go over and say, so
Ain't you ring light, Shelly?
yeah, dude, I think I know you from someplace. Don't I know you?
There's no
Didn't we go to
confidence
school?
in
You know
that.
what I mean? There's no confidence in that.
The other way to doing this how?
The other way of going there and say, hey, I love the way you look. I'd love to get to know you. Can we?
What
maybe
if Shelly
step
has
over
that
here
look
and
on
do
her
X,
face?
Y, and
What would
Z?
you say
don't
then?
want that.
Whatever.
She's like,
I'm the worst person to come and talk to.
that is true.
I
y'all.
promise you.
You know what? To me, that's the best person to come and talk to. Because if I already assume you're gonna say no, what the fuck I got to lose?
I'm gonna break you down.
You know what I'm saying? Most people,
guy.
when it
Why you
comes
gotta break her
to
down?
fear,
because she's resisting
Fear.
me.
I just don't
I'm
wanna
not talking
talk
about
to
you. I'm talking about
Oh.
men. I'm talking about guys.
Oh.
When it comes to fear, right? The only thing that there really is the fear is the unknown. And most people fear getting exactly what they want, and that's where they start fucking up, right? So most dudes would come in there, she gonna say no anyway, so I'm gonna just go and say whatever the fuck I want to say.
And then she says yes, and now,
And now you're like, oh shit, what do I do with it?
I'm
What
gonna
do I
pay
do
till
with it,
next
right?
Tuesday.
So for me, I try to come from a place that I'm creating the world that I want to exist in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I create the world. I create the relationships I want to be in. I create the sexual endeavors that I want to be in. Right? And all I'm looking for is consent. And a partner who's willing to go on that journey with me, right? And that
You need the consent.
You need the consent. Oh, you got to have that.
It's not your wands. You
don't want to be one.
Actually, I'd rather word is authorize. I love you to authorize me to use my power.
I never
with
thought
you.
about
That's what
that.
I'm talking about. I want authorization. I want permission to be me with you.
What about a fingerprint?
That's what I like. That.
You know what I'm saying? I want you
I
to
want-
authorize.
say it again. I want you to be
because once you unlock,
permission
You know what I'm saying?
for me to be with you.
Yeah, I want you to authorize me to be me with you. Because we always be in some version of ourselves with somebody.
No, that's him. That's what we really.
You know what I mean?
Well, authorization, that's a transaction. So you got yourself a hooker.
I ain't gonna say that.
Here's $100.
Orpheus does not support anything Wanzer says.
No, we do not. No, we do not.
Orpheus Black and the subsidiaries do not.
So I like that thought of
Unless you're giving a
here.
hooker
It was
your
here,
card.
sight,
Yeah. So
Say it.
So envision it,
and
then learn how to talk about it.
then
Feel passionate about it. Develop the courage to pursue
Then fuck it.
and then seal the deal. That's how it works.
But then the point was also when you seal the deal, how you refrain from
Exactly.
releasing all of your energy, because it's an energy exchange.
Exactly.
So you're saying you ain't got to give up all of that. 'cause
Exactly.
At this,
No, I like giving
Exactly.
No, I like the nut.
Because again, it's an investment. This whole interaction is an energetic investment in that in what you're building. Personally, I don't like one night stands. Right, because you know that's cool
And this
for
is
you.
coming from somebody that runs a whole little.
Exactly. I don't do it, and so I have lots of opportunities being in the sex business. You know what I'm saying? I don't invest like that. You know what I'm saying? If I just put money every fucking where, it don't add up to nothing. Right? I'm looking for long-term investments. That's why I got a partner in 26 years. I got a partner in 30 years. I got a partner in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? We're building
All right
wealth
now,
and
Shelly.
equity.
All right now.
Right? We're
No, for
investing
real.
in futures
You
together.
still have all of them?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
And
still
matter of
have
fact,
all?
when I leave here, we all gonna go to the same place and have
Where you
dinner
going?
and do the thing.
I want to hang out.
Yeah, you can. Come on.
Shut up, Sally. Don't
Right.
judge me.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do after this.
But you got, but see, I see these looks and it's okay.
Not me. It wasn't
It's
me.
okay. It's okay because again, this is how I choose to live my life.
Yeah.
Right. And if a person wants to live their life with me in that way, and they can make
And
the
you always
investment,
tell them up front.
I tell them up front.
Yeah.
I never lie. I never lie to anybody. Plus, I'm
Wanzer,
public. I
can you
can't
say
lie.
that
I lie.
about everything?
This is
Everything.
my confession. It's my confession.
All right. So I didn't know about or you shouldn't release. To
Yeah,
everyone.
remember
I
the
didn't know that.
exercises I gave you?
I still do.
That's a part of tantra.
Shut up, Shelly. Don't
being
look,
able
I
to.
don't like when you judge me.
She's judging.
She's judging me right
I
now.
can see all the judgment
Yeah,
is looming. I feel like it's a dark cloud over here. You know?
She's gonna make a phone
First of
call.
all,
so
I am not a dark cloud.
No, I just say you
Second
were,
of
but there's
all,
a dark
I
cloud
talk
over here.
with my face.
yes, you do. Yes,
That is true.
Shelly has zero
That's not
poker
with her
faces.
face.
She got
Nothing.
resting judgment face.
Yes. And she'll let you
Can't lie to
know.
you and pretend that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
If you know Shelly don't
It is
like
what
you,
it
because she's
is.
like, what?
She'll squint at you the whole
Yeah,
time.
the squint is
That's
really
because
bad.
I'm blind.
Well, tell me that now. Don't wait till later to tell me.
But you know what? If you think about it, the bulk of our existence, where we came from and how we survived this point, was living in community, right? And I think one of the biggest detriments that they did to Black people and Black sexuality was this idea of not being able to commune together, not being able to live in proximity to each other, not be able to build together. And so for me, when I find especially people of color who are willing to invest in me, fuck that I'm investing, right? Because you want to be a tribe with me, you want to be in community with me, you want to be in partnership with me. Most people can't do that in a monogamous fucking relationship, and I've been doing it for 26 years, literally hands-on every day.
I should have hung out with you earlier.
So
be
to
25
me,
years.
You
so
got
to
4
me,
bitches right now.
it's so not bitches,
Women.
beautiful,
Not
powerful,
bitches. I don't know
intelligent
bitches.
people,
Well, I
and
was
those
talking
are my
about the 4
What he
dogs he
said.
said he had.
I do. I know bitches.
because
Now,
Indigo be up here chatting.
At the retreat, how many people you saw that like were hesitant and then opened up?
All of them.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody come into a private space, they don't know each other.
That shit, they paid that money. They coming to get that thing.
No. Even most of my clients could afford to lose that.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
what I mean,
okay.
they're all doctors, lawyers, judges. You know, and what they're paying for is anonymity security, confidentiality, and that's why I guarantee them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So all my
No
staff signs
selfies,
NDAs.
no
Exactly.
selfies.
They
Because
all
those are
sign
the people that feel
NDAs.
like they got
I'ma
something
be
to
at the
lose
retreat.
too. Because
Exactly.
there's some people I know that have their own little like sex parties, if you will, like little apartment style ones, and have flyers and everything. But what you're saying makes sense because you have something to lose in a different type of manner. If people start that gets out
Exactly.
amongst you might have to move a little.
So
different with
pretty much everyone came in. You saw that they was reserved, and then
Yeah.
they opened up.
Yeah, and so the first night we make sure, first of all, we have a mixer where everybody can get to meet each other. So for about 2
Hi,
hours,
Shelley. How you doing?
Yeah, we got wine. You know what I'm saying? We talk about ring lights. We do all this.
Shelly
thing.
Ring Light. It's so nice to meet
Just to
you.
make sure everybody's in their space, their comfort, right? Their power, and then
Creepy Wanzer's here too.
yeah, you want to talk about hiking? Wanzer got you.
He's gonna take you out to a cave. And,
I know some great trails.
I bet you do the
and
happy
it all
trail.
winds up in the old zoo with the cages.
It's crazy. We here again.
You're gonna end up at the LA Zoo.
So once we get to that place, then we sit down and set up a container where we sit there and talk about what you can and cannot do.
Okay.
And one of the first things we talk about is confidentiality. So if I see Wanzer, I'm not going to be like, "Hey, Wanzer, that shit was crazy, huh? You remember that thing that so and so did?"
So I can't say nothing.
You can't say nothing to Wanzer.
That's good. I'd have been
right.
Like,
I'll tell you what, if you're a judge,
I don't know if you can handle
but if you're a judge and you sentencing me, I'm like, you was fucking last week. Tell everybody.
You get to talk to no one about no thing about nobody.
in other words, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? And that for me is what helps people
gonna
keep
do it.
coming.
And you
back.
had that conversation. Okay.
Right up front. You know what I mean? It's like we're all honoring that thing. But nobody wants to be outed, especially in kink. Because kink, even gay people gay community calls kink coming out of the second closet. Because people that come out gay, then they got to come out kinky. Because you got to think, people will exile.
You came out of two closets?
Look,
It was
I
right
have
there.
a lot of
Wanzer.
male
It was
gay
right-
friends,
what
and
is
they
this,
big
Halloween?
kinky.
It was right there. Wanzer.
My gay male friends, big kinky. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah, but
about
you-
what extra closet.
But how many
They
of them
done-
how many of them show up to a leather club? You know what I'm saying? Where they're getting tied up and flogged in public, right? You know what I'm saying? How many of them showing up at Christian Street West, in like leather daddy out? Some people,
Like you
Daddy.
want, you want my truth?
Speedy,
some people
leather
can
daddied out.
some people can expect
My leather daddy pants right here.
These motherfuckers stretch on the
Gotta jump. Look, gotta jump. Jump.
He's sweating at the retreat. It's me.
some people
It's me, leather daddy.
I'm like, this has been on who's
It's leather
talking.
daddy.
some people can accept the fact that you're gay. Some people can't accept the fact
Why
that
is
you're
it?
kinky.
You a freak.
Some people can accept the fact
I'm a
that you're a
freak.
freak, and they can't accept
I'm
the
a
fact that you're gay. Like there's lots of judgment that happens, and you never know how it's going to show up for somebody else. So there's a lot of people who come from the Midwest, the Bible Belt, down south, and it's like, look, you're gay, you can't be freaky too.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So I got a question for you.
If you gay,
So
you
I'm
can't
pretty
be
sure there's
freaky.
a few people you probably were able to go, okay, that you think of a person, don't say their name.
Yeah.
That was, you could tell they were just like, but then later on they really opened up.
Yeah, we had a couple people who have sexual trauma. Right, meaning they had a very traumatic childhood that probably
Oh, so
involved
stupid
sex at a
shit
very
happened.
young
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
Exactly, and so let's try not to do any jokes because I don't want to be misconstrued
Gotcha.
as being insensitive.
Yeah.
So one of the things that sometimes you have to sit with these people a
try.
little bit longer.
Okay.
And you have to be patient, and you have to be.
But how did you
inviting.
know that about them?
Because we talk about it in the
Oh,
very
okay.
beginning.
Gotcha.
Right, and so I have a staff there, and we kind of keep notes like
That's
on
at
who.
the mixer.
Yeah, at the mixer. We sit there and we talk about what everybody wants to experience, what they're looking for, what their limits are, what they want to see, what they don't want to see. And then we tailor the experience to make sure that they're in a place where they're not going to get triggered. Right? So I got to make sure that nobody's
They don't want to
crying and
regress
freak out.
and
Exactly.
turn,
Like, leather daddy, would you mind taking that outfit off? It's a lot of leather.
You know what? But
Giving me
but
flashbacks.
honestly,
I don't like calling you daddy. I
He
don't-
just said refrain from
Yeah,
some
he
of the
did. He did.
jokes.
See what I
and
said?
he went straight.
I apologize for these.
He can't help it.
exactly.
He went straight for it.
Morpheus Black and his subsidiary does not support any comment
He
that Wanzer
cannot-
makes.
Would you mind
He
using the
couldn't
open
make it
hand?
60 seconds. He could not make it 60 seconds.
I got to get a disclaimer.
Leather daddy, would you mind getting back into
See,
your
look, you
closet?
still go look.
No, Nick. No, look. I don't like calling you daddy. It's
Can I call you Mr. Leather? Is that cool?
Leather
that
daddy,
happened to
you're
me.
pulling some
no,
triggers.
no, that happened to me. I was with this young lady, and I usually never say this, and I said, "Daddy good." She said, "Stop." I went, "What happened? What I do?" And she just said that's
A mutual friend of ours.
She didn't like that.
I was doing dirty talk online, and I said discipline, and she cut off all contact.
No, it is a thing.
I know.
I got trauma. I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When we say in kink,
Don't
freak,
open
but
up
I-
here.
I'm a
Don't
freak,
open
but I
up
get-
here.
I'm not.
This ain't the place.
I'm just saying I get it.
What's your trigger word? Don't tell us on air. Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Maybe 5 minutes of jokes on here. Don't do that.
I'm like, what can I say?
Yeah, don't do that.
You know what? But again, discipline is a trigger word for her. I couldn't know that.
You said
know?
There's no way
discipline
you
was a
know.
trigger.
Discipline was a trigger word for her, and she
Interesting.
So
like
she heard
cut
that word and she just got
in text.
So-
and she was triggered, and she just cut off all communication. Everything was going good.
She didn't want to be
We was-
dominated. Is that what it kind
No,
of
no,
was?
trigger word.
Here's the thing. It was
the
a trigger.
discipline, depending on what he said.
We didn't even get a chance to go into what the exact issue was.
Okay.
But for us, when we talk about discipline, what we're talking about is a strict adherence to what turns you on, what makes you. I want to go in that place, and it takes discipline. Because some people ain't used to
gotta
getting
listen to you.
exactly what they want. Exactly.
No, for sure.
You
We
know
can
what
talk
I'm saying?
about this.
Exactly. So if we gonna play with rope and stuff like that, they gotta make sure you're disciplined, right? We gotta make sure you don't hurt yourself and me trying to please you.
You tied it a little too tight.
Exactly. You might be start
Loosen
moving.
that up.
Hey, bitch, quit moving. Quit moving,
Right?
bitch.
Like, I'm not
I think
Houdini. Give me a second.
I think she was thinking, "Oh, you're gonna be beating me or some shit like that." You know what I mean? But the point is I respect whatever it is that she.
So
that
she
felt
stopped
good for her,
talking to you.
Period.
Entirely.
Entirely.
Okay, so back to the people who was restrained and
So-
then they opened.
so-
Did
so
they
yes.
open?
So let me tell you. So that same person that was experiencing that, we sat down. We just really talked to her. We really held her hand all the way through all this, and then we found, and then we started seeing as she starts seeing, oh, this is okay. Like they're doing it, and nothing's happening, and they're doing it, and everybody's feeling good, and they're like, oh, I want to try something.
Sound like she shouldn't
It's
have
like,
been
oh,
there.
would you like to go in a private? Would you like to go in a private room?
It
Right.
sounded like she was flinching the whole time. Pointing and shit.
Let's do some regular therapy first.
You have something to throw? I'm gonna open these nerds and throw one at a time.
Every time you point at a new couple, look at them. Oh,
Hold me.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that the whole
man.
goddamn retreat.
Speedy.
Hold me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I want Leather Daddy to hold me.
Not that retreat.
Speedy, please put something in Wanda's mouth because my zipper stuck. My
Okay,
zipper stuck
look.
right.
Oh, he
I don't
said
know
my
if you do that
zipper
one.
stuck. Put something in
I
his
don't know if you do
mouth
that
because
one.
my zipper is stuck.
That's a retreat joke.
That's a trick.
That's a retreat joke.
But it's important. It's important to know because more people than you know suffer from sexual trauma, and little things can put them in a bad place.
Do you have like
know
a
what I'm
questionnaire sheet that you pass out so
I
that
do.
you? I was wondering.
really?
So you
I
don't
do.
go across those words,
I do.
right?
Exactly. So some people fill them out, some people don't, because some people don't want to share their sexual
Right,
abuse
right.
history
True.
with you.
Or maybe they don't have one.
Exactly. Maybe
Or
they
they're-
don't have it.
or
Or
they
maybe
don't
they
know.
don't remember they have
Right,
one.
right. What's the
I
most
don't
common?
know.
But
What's the most
sometimes-
common?
What's the most?
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Destiny.
I was just gonna say, well, coming from my own other family traumas or whatever, but sometimes we don't even realize we have it until
Somebody say a word.
not even a word. I had to realize at one point because I had been almost raped, whatever, but I didn't realize that I didn't want. If it wasn't my person, like even intimacy on like getting to know somebody, like you touching me too much. Some people have that. It's just that simple, and they don't realize it came from when this situation happened when I was younger, et cetera, et cetera. It's like those little moments where you're saying they want the sexual experience, but it's like I can't even get past the wall of the basic intimacy of just. That like, his hands on me. I don't want him. I don't like my neck. Back to that. But
Yeah,
long neck,
but this is.
well, I do. But I'm just saying.
When you can look at
Chokeable.
you can look at BDSM from
I think we lost Shelly. I think.
Say, exactly. Shelly's gone.
Shelly put her
She's not part of-
Shelly put her glasses on.
Shelly texting
She's
right
not a
now.
part of this
I hate
conversation.
this
My
place.
reading glasses.
Yeah, I know. What
But
you
you
reading?
got-
She
You're
about
not
to read
talking,
us
though.
because she about to read us in about 2.5.
She's doing a blog on us, and they're horrible people.
Right. I can't believe I came on today.
I was addressed
This
as
bitch
like,
Destiny is here.
I feel like my mom is getting notes on me, and
Listen,
he
I have
did what?
ADHD. Like I tune out.
Because it's not about
It's
Shelly.
okay.
No,
It's
nothing to
okay.
do with me.
No, I
It's
mean
okay.
when I say
You know it
Shelly.
too. This ain't for some people.
No,
And
no.
It's okay.
No.
You know.
So they opened up and they
So, yeah.
started having a great time.
So they opened up and started having a great time, and actually was the life of the party. When they got to, they were like, I want to do all the things.
where are the dicks at?
They wanted to do all the things. They wanted to ride all the rides, see all the attractions. And when you're coming from that standpoint and you're seeing that type of change in people, that's why I do it, right? Because there's a lot of people having mediocre sex. You know, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
they having mediocre sex and
You don't
not
want
realizing
that.
it can be better. You can have good sex, it can be better.
They
You
be
can have
thinking
great
they
sex,
got
it
it, and
can
they
be
got it.
better. Right? Everything can have
How about you can have fantastic
Everything
sex?
can be better.
Then it can be more
Everything
fantastic.
in life can be better.
There he
You
is.
can always have infinity plus one.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Okay, say it.
Maestro, come on and have a seat, man. A seat just opened up. I don't know how that happened.
Look, won't he do it?
We got rid of a bum and we get the homie in.
Not get rid of a bum.
They got rid of the worst comedian.
He left after he said, "Don't talk about this."
Right?
Monica is like,
What's up? So we at the retreat.
What's happening?
They was fucking. I'm just getting you caught up.
so
We at the retreat,
they had a fucking retreat, right?
Damn it! Who?
and it was going down.
And they doing healing at the fucking retreat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
the
so,
healing.
so we're already healing.
Healing.
We're at the healing
Wait,
part.
pussy
Go ahead.
healing? What?
Yeah.
Oh, everything. Dick healing, pussy healing,
Oh, damn.
sexual healing.
Okay, let's start this over. Let me see what's happening.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what's happening. What we
Sexual
doing?
healing.
So he-
Sexual healing. So again, too, another benefit of what we do is we give people the opportunity to play with toys and engage in things without them having to buy it, right? So there's a lot of things that people.
Wait,
These are
reusable?
I knew that wasn't going to happen with Shelly Rio.
Shelly.
They are used.
Wait, no, she and I have to do the
Wait.
same
They
little
knew when I
look
gave
real
it to
quick.
you.
Where's the plastic?
They're in the cover, Shelly.
Shelly wasn't even listening until she heard that.
Hey,
No, I gotta be honest. She and I look like did the same.
No. Y'all leave.
Got a little
No, I want an
dust.
explanation.
They got a little
What
dust on
y'all
it.
are screaming,
Okay,
man.
I don't want to scream, but what
They
is the
got
process?
Lysol. They got Lysol.
You want Lysol? You in the vagina?
Yeah, nobody want Lysol on their coochie.
Well, you want
You
it
let
on?
it dry off first.
Yeah.
Right. Wave it around. You got to wave it around.
Got a
while
little
it's wet.
dust on it.
Right. It's cool.
Let me ask you a question.
it's a fucking uproar. Look,
So, let me ask you a question.
Oftentimes, the type of toys we're talking about are like collars, cuffs.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean,
Yeah,
things that
okay.
leather products that
Not
do
Shit that
inserted.
don't get no juice on
Do
it.
I get a whip?
Ain't nothing
You
with
can get a
with
whip. We
juice
have
on
whips.
it.
And again, let me tell you, a whip can cost you up to $1,200. A
God
fucking
damn.
vibrator is like $350. These people don't give a shit about no
hell.
$3
How much have you
fucking
spent on yours?
vibrator. You know what I'm saying?
How much you spent on
we
yours?
talking about
Right.
How much did you spend on
On your
vibrator?
vibrator. Talk like you ain't got one. If you don't answer the question.
I'm
She like a pause.
You don't answer
She
the
like a
question.
pause.
Oh my
That
She was like a
wasn't me.
vibrator. What is
I
that?
will be honest.
Clutch the pearls.
Took many years before I ever got one.
But
That was
you
out of,
did.
but
you
it
did.
took, but it was gifted.
Okay.
The first one, but then the other one I bought myself.
Grandma gave it to you.
She
Family heirloom.
Bonzer 2.0.
she was a little dried up.
All right, so which one did you buy yourself?
She ran about. She was really 50. She wasn't even at my.
No, what?
Well, which one was it?
The
Which one?
rose.
She had a.
Rabbit.
You know, I've been seeing that a lot.
What's
She
that?
had the
The
little.
rose?
She had the
I
little
have one
thing
here.
on the
Really?
on the
Time to
tip.
play
She
our
had
game.
gauges.
Do it
curious
again.
about
Do it
that
again.
one.
Let me how it work. Oh.
She was all up
Oh,
in my
you did.
thing
Yeah,
like
you did one
that.
cockeyed too. Yeah.
I ran them batteries the fuck out. I tried to get some new ones. She didn't work no more.
Yeah, we
I was working the fuck out that
Yeah,
thing.
We
blew
try
the
to dim
motor out.
lights over here. You know,
motor
so
dead.
we put them in the wall. We plug them in.
What's the one you had with the big knob on
the
top?
Hitachi?
Hitachi.
Yeah,
Damn.
Hitachi magic wand. You know what I'm saying? So-
Hitachi.
yeah.
Hibachi.
You know when
Can
you
we
when
see
you-
these things?
Yeah,
Where are they?
yeah. They go.
He got
they'll
some-
He
sell
got a
you-
bag of
You
goodies.
got some,
I
you got some dirty samples we can look
Orpheus,
at.
Orpheus.
Oh, wait, they're
I got you, brother.
used?
Orpheus, I got
No,
you.
no.
As long as they're not.
Yeah, because she don't want the one. It's wet.
And like it's trick or treat. Where's the bag of goodies at?
Yeah,
Right.
you got clothes.
I want to see the
Just
bag
don't
of
touch it,
goodies.
Shelly.
If we-
It's not for you.
Right, if he pull it
It's
out,
not
we gonna
for
need
you.
a demonstration. We need a,
No,
we
I
need a
like,
spokesmodel
I
to
like toys,
demonstrate.
but I
It's not
like
Shelly. It's not
clean
for
toys.
Shelly.
I like
Right.
clean toys.
She don't want the
you think
reusable
I'm
one.
walking
around?
Wait,
Yeah,
can we
you
get
think I'm
back to
walking
that? How
around
does that
just
work
I
exactly?
probably have
You
more toys than
mentioned.
everybody in this room.
You mentioned.
I hope not.
Oh, damn.
Are
He got
we-
the Sherlock
you
Holmes
mentioned-
bag full of toys and shit. That's
I mean, I don't have
official.
that.
Oh, he
many.
got the
That's a
leather
lot.
satchels. He got
Damn.
the. This
He got
is.
the Indiana Jones satchel.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh my
Okay.
God!
Yeah,
that's
It's
dope
got
as fuck.
the damn.
Right, that's a dick to go kit.
A lot more than that.
You walk to the airport with that, they go beat that gun.
Shit go through the X-ray like, boss, supervisor.
Oh my
I don't know what this is.
His microphone down a little bit.
So,
Hold on.
Or my
Those are
phone.
headphones.
that's
It's your
Maestro.
headphones. It's
so how does
Yeah, mine-
so how does
Is that
it
better?
work?
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
So how does
Well,
it
take it
work
out.
when
What are
you
you doing?
say?
Let me.
He said, take it
So
out. What
how does it work when you said like you are giving
Talk
people the
slow.
opportunity to
Talk
use?
slow.
I don't want to say the wrong thing. He knows what I'm about to say.
No.
But how you are able, or what the process is of using these toys that aren't personally bought by these people. You're saying you're using ones they don't have to purchase, and there's some people much like
Yeah.
You know, she'll be like, huh?
Exactly.
Is there like a...
So what we're talking about are things like floggers. We're talking about whips because those are really
flogger? Is that like?
and that's why
Let's
we
show.
do
Like
these
a
things.
spray?
Let's show a demonstration.
Yeah, we gonna find
Is a
out.
flogger like a spray?
We're gonna find out.
Shouts out to Tony.
So things like floggers, things like cuffs, collars, nipple rings, nipple chains, things like that. Those things are really expensive, and so to buy one to find out if you like it is a pain in the
you had
ass.
one on. I'm sorry.
If you want to use something like a vibrator or something like that, you can bring your own from home.
Okay.
Right? You see what I'm saying? So we don't have to do all the personal things. Or and if you're in the porn industry, all that stuff is. Thank you for saying that.
He thought I was a porn star.
Oh, that's a
He
compliment.
thought I was a porn
He
star.
thought her porn name.
Compliment. That's cute.
She will never forget that every time
I
she
will
sees
Some
never
of
you.
my
forget
best
it.
friends are porn stars. Jeez.
Watch, I'm be.
Shelly got too many
Hey,
questions
good
to be a
people.
porn star.
Shelly
She
like,
coulda-
but
she
Nanny,
coulda shut
baby.
down the whole orgy. Wait, hold on.
I
Who's
hope
this?
you're not offended
Who's
by
dick
that.
is
Who's
this
the
right
new
here?
guy?
I hope you're not
Right.
offended
What
by
kind of
that. It was
sassy
an
man?
honest mistake. I'm sorry. You know.
You would be great in
I'm
porn,
flattered
though.
to know that I
Right.
could.
She would.
I have the look.
Oh, you definitely
You
could.
do. You would kill
definitely
in
could,
porn. I
boo.
just want to
Shelly.
say that.
First of all,
I
you
got
kill
5 on
anything.
it.
I mean, you look you
Shelly.
sound beautiful. You look
you.
beautiful. You
Yeah.
seem intelligent.
You can get it.
You
Yeah.
can
You can get it.
Yeah, you wear glasses. I mean,
I ain't got that
Shelly,
librarian
you,
sexy.
you like my little sister, but I'm gonna tell you this.
Right. Don't let me catch you getting out the
Wait,
shower.
wait.
Don't let me catch you getting out the shower.
Can I just point out the difference between the three of us?
Yeah.
I have no patience.
I'm like, which three? I'm like, which
It's
three?
a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be
which
respectful,
which
mindful.
Three people?
You know
Where we
what I
going
mean?
with this?
Okay.
All right, what you got?
So let's see.
Here's the magic
Ding,
bag.
ding, 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 ding,
right,
ding,
so
ding,
Santa
ding.
So again, this is a
It's
new
Santa.
product. Has not been
Secret
touched by
Santa.
anyone.
Oh, shit.
Right? Has not been touched by anyone. Has not been used
going
on
into the bathroom.
anybody.
Wait, don't go to the bed. Oh,
Test
I
sample.
thought you meant.
I gotta test it out.
Shelly said
I'm gonna go
no.
with her to make
No, I
sure she
thought
all
you were
right.
gonna
She
leave
thought I
before
really
you
had to
pulled
go
it
pee
out.
pee. I'm talking about.
So one of the things I love about this is when you
Shelly.
pull it out, it almost looks like a Beats by Dre bag.
Yeah,
right?
that's
You know what I'm
all
saying?
I like the discretion. That's cute.
You know what I'm
nice
saying? So
camouflage.
again, so people don't know exactly what you're
Right,
working
so
with.
you passed her
But
on.
Oh, it look like speakers because you finna turn it up.
You know what I mean? So this is a
Oh, look at that,
very-
mother.
So how do we?
That is gorgeous, and I don't
Damn.
know what it can do.
right.
Damn.
Okay, so
That looks like a music note.
exactly.
Right, right.
Turn
So-
it to the kid. I don't think they can see
You know what
how
I'm
it
saying?
swirls.
So this is one of the most beautifully designed
right.
things.
Knew that was coming.
Damn.
Yeah, you knew that was happening.
What happened?
Luckily, there wasn't much.
Somebody
in there.
dribbled on this bad boy.
So
Got
again,
excited.
Hold on before you go any further. So I have these
Put some
bags I'll be
moisture.
giving away later on. There.
Oh, the towel. So whip out the towel. I spilled my last bit of
roll out
sip.
towel. You never know when
That
you need
shit
a roll out towel.
just
There you
happened to
go.
have
We'll be
one.
giving these out to our guests.
See how absorbent they are. Drop it on
ShamWow.
this. ShamWow.
Sham when it gets a little too wet.
That's right.
exactly.
You sham wow.
She's squirting all over because you used the this amazing
my
product.
She squirted just looking at it.
I did. As soon as he pulled it out, I got wet.
Got
First
wet.
call.
I
How
got
do we
wet.
use it?
Okay.
So what is this now?
Okay, so this
You
is
have like a fake vagina?
huh?
I don't know. Is there
No,
fake?
no, no.
Oh.
Well, let me
Talk
tell
slow.
you.
Talk
So
slow.
basically,
show it.
Shelly want
this
to get
is-
right to it.
This item right here is $175, right? And so in most time when you go to a sex shop, they won't let you see it, won't let you touch it. You can't do all that stuff, right? But what we do is we give you the opportunity to see what this is, to see if
So
it's
what
something
does it
like you
do?
want to buy. So basically, this is inserted, and this bumps up against your clit. So as you
okay.
insert it,
Oh,
it's
Oh my
in
God.
contact
Destiny,
with your
calm
clit.
down.
Destiny,
Higher.
this might be your last week. I'm just gonna let you know.
That's all right, cause
Right?
he done
You see what I'm
turned me
saying?
out.
So
Shelly gonna look nervous. Shelly said,
you see what I'm saying?
Oh my
After I
God.
get this
You
toy,
just
I
shot
ain't gotta come back. He didn't give me that.
See, if you just see it on the shelf like this, you
Damn.
really can't
Yeah, you wouldn't
understand what
know.
it
Right,
does.
'cause I'm
I
like,
don't
what does that
appreciate
do?
what it can do. I
Exactly.
need to see it work. I
Right.
need to see it work.
Nobody
Right
put this
now.
in them?
No.
I need to
Promise?
see.
Right.
Yes.
Show me what it
If I
do.
get an STD,
You saw it.
I'm
Look,
kidding.
it still got the
Get
packaging
an
on it.
STD on your
You know what I mean?
fingers, Shelly.
How does it feel, Shelly?
What's
Is
this?
it soft?
I mean,
Is it hard?
I mean,
Feel
I
like
want-
dick meat?
Can I touch it?
I thought Wanzer came
where's
back.
the vibe? How do you make it go
I'm
on?
taking Wanzer's seat. I gotta be rude and shit.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, we're gonna turn it on
that's what
first.
she
Oh, he's
said.
gonna turn
Right.
it on. Oh no.
Can I touch it?
I thought Wanzer
Is it gonna be loud?
Right.
No, it's not loud.
So
See,
I turned it up about halfway.
Oh, you can
See,
hear.
what
it.
am I?
Well, that's
Why
a
is
mic-
it so
that's a
loud?
microphone.
Nice
I
little
like-
buzz to it.
I don't want it to.
You can you link it up to music?
Yes.
link this.
Music.
What do you mean by link it up to
You can.
music?
It's got a Bluetooth, so it'll go the vibration of the
does it
soundtrack
go
that you're
more?
playing. So
It
it'll.
came before, yes, but
Oh.
you're turning it down now.
Damn.
They do that a lot now.
I was just saying, if
That's
you
what the
leave it like
kids is
that,
doing.
send it down to the other end just so they can feel it, then we can modulate. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
I
modulate.
just want to
Okay.
figure it out.
Not with the.
Go ahead. You can
Figure it out.
I'm used to being in the studio when they say
best way to
modulate.
figure it out is
Yeah, you go ahead. Take your chair around.
you need to bend over a little bit.
You see, so again, you can see how it's going to stay in contact with the clitoris the entire time. Unlike other ones, if you thrust, it
And it
moves.
slows down when you do the when you go in.
Interesting.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you trying to kill people? Oh, this is not okay.
Destiny has to go back in the box.
I got it. It's got to go in my box.
She got a chafing over there.
So there's a lot. So
Okay,
again,
yeah, I get it.
So where do I come in at?
I don't need you anymore.
Dude just sitting in the corner watching. How that
We got you in a box, a 2.0 in a box
you're
right now.
getting cuckolded
So,
right now.
so Orpheus, what is this called
What'd you
again?
say, cockled?
Cuckold, right?
Yeah, that's
so this
legit.
is called the
That's
snail
legit right
vibe.
there.
I'm like, don't get it that close to me
And
down
you
there,
can-
brother.
And you can find it for
I might
about
have to leave.
and you can find it for about
been a
$75
while.
to about $150.
The snail vibe.
snail vibe.
It's
Snail
a,
vibe.
It is a.
It has different. It did
It has
different.
different settings.
I'm mad
No,
that
I mean, I
ain't
felt to
thought
go
of some
up,
shit
come down.
myself.
Yeah,
Why does it do that?
Right.
I'm a
When
design
it's going
some
in,
shit myself.
because the more you're putting more pressure on the clitoris as it's inserting, so it doesn't
And then
need
it
as
slows
much
down.
as
Did you
much
test?
vibration.
Did you test that?
I got this. Is what I do.
Moderate.
This is what I
Does
do.
it have batteries or
I
is
can
it
test this.
charges?
You can test this on your booty
It
hole.
charges
When
through
it-
USB.
Booty hole.
Do you know how long the
gooch?
charge is?
I do not know how long the charge is.
So-
It don't take that
Oh,
long.
you got a
Oh.
charge?
There you go.
To the
charge
fellas,
Yes, you do have the charge.
to the fellas that's listening to the show, should we go get one of these for a girl?
So I would say this is not couple friendly.
I was about to say.
I was gonna say
I
this
wonder
is
why
not-
people
You
hate
get
This is not
X'd
couple
out.
friendly.
Yeah.
Around, replace yourself.
But again, for people who have
Maybe I'm gonna
control
be asleep by
issues
the time you get
or
home.
may have experienced
I have control issues.
exactly. So sometimes it's
I
better.
don't know how to turn this off.
It's okay. I'll take care of it.
I'm like, no, keep it on. Slide it back over here.
So some female bodies.
I'll just hold it.
Some female bodies.
Ooh, Nakia said she wants it.
Okay. I'm not gonna resist if that's what you want.
No,
we can-
this, not you.
Oh. I come with it.
Silly.
Oh, she said she wants that. Not
Right.
Oh, she wants the package.
She want the package.
I'm done with these.
I'm not.
Okay,
So is
put a
that
brother
what's
to
mine?
work. So look,
work
so look.
already.
In all honesty, there's a lot of people who have painful sex. You know what I mean? And so sometimes you want to get the party going before, because a lot of men don't put a lot down the foreplay.
You
They
wanna-
don't get
you wanna
everything
get that
working.
thing started, 'cause it takes about
Exactly.
15 minutes
So
to
this-
get wet.
This is a great opportunity for somebody maybe
I
to
mean,
get the
I'm
pregame
just
going,
saying.
but it's
That's
not
the stats.
couple friendly like maybe a Hitachi or something like that.
Stats.
Okay, so that's
175.
Or you could use it after you have sex. If you
If you
I'm
want to keep
not gonna
going,
use
I mean,
that
I ain't
for
mad at. Let's keep the
Shit.
party
Well,
going.
now I'm offended. You pull that out. What you doing? Oh, we was finished.
You came. I came.
Right,
No.
what's happening? That's supposed to be tomorrow.
I have came.
if she using this, she didn't come with
Right,
you.
you come back from the kitchen, she all in it. You like,
We
hey,
got more to go.
I
Let's
want to
keep,
get us some
keep
snacks.
the party going while you
keep
over here
going.
getting
Keep
tired.
going.
Then keep
You
me
guys
going.
Hey, don't say we can't.
It's
Right.
It's
Now
kinda,
that I'm
We-
just
we-
saying, you
we-
can take a breather and we can keep the party.
Wake your ass up in an
Once
hour.
you
Don't
guys
be
are done,
beefing.
it
Well,
goes-
that's one of the things that happens. That's one of the things that happens in porn. You know, during the change, people have, especially the woman, have to keep everything going.
Right. So what's up? What else is
We
that?
going. Look, you see me.
I know, because the people are like, come on, they gotta go. No, I'm just kidding.
They gotta go.
I don't work for the people.
I'm on my
Well,
break.
see,
I gotta hurry up and
I'm
get
on
back
my
to
time.
work.
These are the people that are gonna buy the
Can you
stuff.
imagine you
But
with
I don't
Shelly?
sell
She's
the
like, come
stuff.
on, get it.
I don't
Right.
sell these things.
Just pull it out. Pull it out.
Service.
This is
Well,
service.
you should sell it too. That would make
my
sense. You
God.
make more money.
That's his personal
I mean,
stock.
that's
Because you know
good
it. Because if
business
something breaks, they try and come back to you.
Right.
If there's
Yeah.
a complaint, they come back to you.
He
They
just
never
giving
go
you
to the
info.
manufacturer.
He
I
giving
just
you
give
info.
I just give you the info.
So we do
I'm
disclaimers.
All right, what we got?
You sell all these products.
We can sell it. We'll sell it to you, Shelly. Stop. We'll sell it.
Sell it for me. I can sell my own products.
She'll have it on Etsy. I needed a little crochet ball holder to go on the top.
crochet
Just in case you
Yeah, add some
need to be
sparkle.
We got a
warm.
crochet ball holder right
Right.
here.
She done made it
All
artsy.
So a
Come to the
paddle. I
town.
like that. I like
Right.
that.
So
Pass
you
that around.
can
Shelly.
have some nice leather paddles. You know.
Let me see the
Back
paddle.
wipe.
The paddle.
Oh, I didn't even see this. What is this for your butt?
Yep, for your butt.
Oh, you to be snatching everything as soon as you pull it out. Give me that.
No,
What's
you're not gonna hit my
that?
butt.
Give me that. What is that?
That would leave a mark on me.
Turn around. Let's
Oh,
try
I see
it.
a button mark on here.
Let's try it.
No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Ooh, that's a paddle.
Yeah.
Too
Smack Destiny.
Too late
She
to
got
be
jeans on.
squeamish.
That
go,
was
Mike. So you-
all right.
Yeah,
You,
let
no,
me-
he's
Oh,
in
no,
on force.
no.
Let
I
me
feel
see.
like Maestro's gonna
Let me
leave
see.
a
Oh, wait,
imprint.
hold on. Let me.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm scared for
Okay,
you.
yeah, that's good.
I'm scared for her.
There you go.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, you didn't flinch. I like
She's wearing jeans.
Look at his face, though. Look at his face. He man.
How much does these
No,
run?
Shelly, he put some
You know,
back
those
into
run
it.
Yeah,
about,
I put a little-
he
they
put
run
some
about
back
$80.
into
I put a
that.
little grown man on it.
I
She
got a
took
little
it.
Now, hold on,
stain.
hold
I'm
on.
like,
Took it like
So
a
as opposed to
champ.
using my hand,
Yeah.
why would I want to use this?
So
as
because-
opposed to using my hand.
I tell you one, because it gives you a different feeling, a different sensation. Also, people have some people have a fetish for leather,
Okay.
right? They love the way that sting feels.
that little
but
sting.
also, if you have very sensitive hands, it kind of saves you on the pain that you had. Because
Or if you the heavy hand.
if you spank somebody, if they
It
feel
does, it
pain,
stings.
you're going to feel
Right.
pain.
You got that Ike Turner with it.
right? And so now you can have something that's a buffer between there.
Nigga, if you hurt your own hand smacking your woman, nigga, you
No,
need to
it's-
sit down.
if that ass is a little dewy
Like, ow!
and that little
Man,
sting, you get that little
exactly,
smack. That thing be
exactly.
stinging all 3
Right.
fingers.
Plus, you know, when I do
Right.
sessions for people, we're talking about doing an average of 2 hours.
Damn.
Average of
That's
2
work.
hours going into it, and so that means with climax. I mean, I'm not coming, but you know, that's with climax, outside of climax. So I
Damn.
can play for 2 to
Standing there,
3,
you're
4, 5.
involved with that
Coach.
moment.
Involved, yeah. And when I do private sessions, I'm a dominant, so I do private BDSM scenes with people. So you know, on average, most people do 2 hours plus.
Is it usually
Right?
couples?
And so if I'm spanking, my fucking hand hurts.
Right.
So
feel
that's
what
when
I'm
you go
saying?
get your paddle.
You go get your paddle.
Right.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
hold on,
You
I'll be
tag
right
somebody
back.
else in.
Come back with your carpal tunnel shit on. Yeah, all right. Put on your knee pads. Let's get this. My fault, I got an injury.
I gotta hurry up. Shelly got something to do. Hurry up.
Like, hold on.
Apparently, I'm not moving fast
Hand
enough.
me my paddle, nigga.
Right. He taped it to
Hand
his
me my
head
paddle, nigga.
with duct tape.
Just wrap it in there.
So is it usually couples or is it
This a
single
nine-
motherfuckers?
Hold on, this is a 99-cent store box.
He got it
here.
in the zip. He got it in the
you know?
fucking.
You know what? Can I say this is? I know it sounds stupid, but dudes use lube.
What?
Yeah, I love
Use
it.
lube.
I love
Oh.
it.
There's a lot of dudes who don't believe in lube.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Or they think
You
lube
know?
is.
Yeah,
No,
that's
hell no. That's
Oh, they
nasty.
definitely
You
think
know
it's
what
a.
I'm saying?
That's
yeah,
nasty.
exactly.
That's
you know what
that
I'm saying? But
watching
you know,
too much
but here's
TV
the thing:
shit.
and this is not for the married people or Shelly, right?
Why?
because you don't.
Wait, then me? What happened? Did I just-
So here's what
I am married, by the way, but
That's why I say it's not for the married people
Or
Right.
or Shelly.
Both categories. You in both categories.
Right,
Exactly.
why?
Okay.
We have a double
so,
category
So let's
thing.
say if somebody has herpes in their mouth
Ew.
and
What
they go
the fuck?
and they go, oh, they just
Now you got herpes.
Exactly. So that's why it's not the
Yeah,
best
that's
lube
nasty.
to
That's nasty.
That's
Right?
true.
but that's the same
I'm
thing
just
if they're
trying-
going down.
That's why the
here.
lube
That's facts.
business.
I
No,
know
say
that.
it louder for the
Big
people in the
time.
I
back,
know that,
please.
but I'm just saying.
Hawking
let's
loogies
say-
can give you herpes, even if you
Exactly.
don't
No,
have
motherfucker
it.
ain't
So
never-
can oral
Exactly.
sex.
You spit on your
Oral sex.
punani, you can catch.
But let's say, but again, you got to think that there's every time somebody creates a rule, it's because somebody's stupid enough to break it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So let's say I use a condom so I don't go down, so I don't
Yeah.
get penetration there, or I put a dental dam on so I don't do it there. But if you go,
Who really buys them anymore,
Right.
though?
There's lesbian
Oh,
comedy.
yeah.
There's a
Wait,
lot.
people really use dental dams?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
but
in
I
bed.
I've
don't
never
think
used one.
enough.
I've never.
Exactly.
I think enough.
Exactly.
So I want to.
I mean, I heard that
But the
in
point
high
is,
school.
What's a
but
great
I didn't
lube?
think
No,
people
show me a
really
great lube.
So all these are really great lubes. These are.
Is it water
That
based?
looks like a fragrance.
They're water-based gel. I have pretty much every.
You got
one.
that Paco
Can I
Rabanne in there?
Yeah.
You got that Paco Rabanne.
No, but there's sex on the beach in there.
Oh, shit.
Now,
Okay.
what's the
these make
usually
you
the cost
tingly?
on it?
Give me the
These
coconut.
make
Give me
you-
the
They
coconut.
shouldn't.
They're usually
shouldn't.
about.
No, there's one that makes
they're-
you tingly.
Get you warm.
Yeah, there's one.
No, that's like you will go for hours.
No, that's different. That ain't regular lube, though.
That is regular.
That shit
You
is
talk about this
amazing.
shit with something extra in it.
There's some
Cocaine.
By itself
I
don't
got
have nothing
all
extra.
the good
So
stuff.
this one says warm.
Yep.
See.
So it gives you a little warming sensation, gives you a
Okay.
little stimulation. There's some in there that cool. There's some in there that gives you a little tingle. You know what I'm saying? They get you going in that way.
I like the colors.
Whatever a person needs, I want to have it. I don't want to get caught
I
out
don't
there.
want nothing to make
Now,
my dick numb.
So
That
let's just
shit
say you went with one. If you had to
Yeah.
go with one, which one would it be?
You know, personally, I don't like the flavored ones myself.
That's
I'm
these?
just old
Flavored?
school.
That's
yeah,
these
some
right
of
here?
these are flavored, yeah.
What about this one?
That one's a good one.
So when you mean the flavored, you mean you rather
Sizzle
have
lips.
one without the flavor, so when
Yeah.
you go down, it ain't got the extra little.
If,
I don't
if I got color to taste, I don't want to go down there.
I don't mind. Look, I
You
don't
know what
mind
I'm
a little
saying? If I
taste.
got flavor it, I don't need to be there.
I
Steve Wonka
agree
Joe
on
told me
that.
to tell you that he will slap any ass compared to you. I'm a professional bitch slapper. So
Oh.
he
I
will
don't
he
know
will
what that
he
means.
will outslap any ass.
He said he.
Who?
Sweet Wonka
Sweet
Joe.
one of the people in
Or
chat.
Sweet Wonka
right?
Hallelujah.
So I got probably 15, 20 years of BDSM videos. So watch mine and then
Oh, you
go
got
ahead.
videos.
Yeah, I was in the porn business for
So I'm
20
gonna.
years.
I like this one.
So
You said this
yeah,
one
that's
is
a-
that?
that's a
Sizzle
good
lips.
one.
That's the one you
It's called
said.
sizzle
That's
lips
why I like. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that one.
because it has no taste. It's it has blueberry.
It doesn't have a taste.
It doesn't.
It doesn't really have a taste.
And do you have to use a lot? A drop will do it?
Just a drop of it.
Shut up.
You should put down a bottle, a drop, and do it.
Slick shit.
It's
That's
really
that
nice.
slick shit.
Plus, you don't want to get too much where you don't feel
Shit,
it.
Vaseline,
You know what I'm
not
saying?
good.
No, I'm gonna feel it.
That's
I'm
OJ.
gonna feel it. Don't worry about me.
Is this for the guy or the girl?
Right.
It's for the guy or
It's
the
for
girl?
both
For
people.
both is what
It's
he
for
was saying.
both.
Both selfish ass. It's for both of us. Shelly doesn't worry about her. I'm good.
I mean, I feel like I
Yeah,
produce
Shelly,
enough to
Shelly's
not
frown
do
is
that, but-
legendary.
Right.
So
Shit
because
make your whole dick
I got
stop
a lot
working.
going on down here. I
Because
don't need all
Shelly is very
Damn.
sensitive.
I am very
This
sensitive.
is a vibrator that
Prove it.
that she's not
That's-
going to touch because this
Whoa.
is the one that I use.
Mic check
Right.
1 2
But do
1
I
2.
need something that big?
On people?
Yes, you
on
do.
people,
Oh.
yes, I do.
Better
It-
clip.
it
Better
has
She
on-
said
on
does she needs something that big?
Because I feel like I can get there without
Right, I can use my toothbrush.
so
Well,
much.
let me ask you a question.
No, see.
You will
Let
not.
me
Toothbrushes
do
vibrate.
this.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, I guess you got a point there.
Okay, talk your shit. Go ahead.
My bad.
He just
Okay.
talking about for the clip. Y'all thinking about insertion all the time.
No, I'm not
No,
thinking
I'm
about
not inserting
insertion.
that.
Okay, here we go.
about to
Here we go.
say.
He's going to explain. Go ahead, Morpheus.
All right.
Morpheus.
So the point is it's big, but it's not. It can go low, it can go high, it can pretty much do every variation that you're looking for. But the thing is, it's industrial strength, so you don't have to keep buying
Industrial.
other ones. Yeah, I use these.
In other words, it ain't
if
gonna
you
run
go
out.
to kink.com,
Yeah,
if
the
you look at
extension
all
cord.
the porn movies where they're doing stuff, they use this, right? Because you can use it for years and never have to do a problem. So I can buy it for $75 at any sex store, and it'll last me for the next 10 years.
Is it
right?
not going to desensitize the clit after
That-
a while?
now here's the
at
thing
such
that
Good
is a
question.
myth.
Good question.
That
It's a
is-
myth?
It's a myth, and let me tell you why.
I'm going to tell you, mine don't need
what's-
no
wait,
much.
what's the myth? What's the
not
myth?
much
I
This,
to
this
get in.
idea that there's something so powerful that can desensitize you forever.
All right, talk to me.
Right? So basically what happens is you can rub anything on anybody's body for long enough and that area will become sensitive, then desensitized. But with a little bit of time, it'll all come back. But this will go from light, whatever. If you like light, it'll do light. If you want heavy, it'll do heavy. But there's some people who need more stimulation or more deep stimulation,
Right,
right?
but that's
And
not
some
gonna do it.
Why not?
Because you need like it looks like a spoon
Talk slow.
almost.
Talk slow.
So like you need to really get in there, and that's not gonna get in there.
Show
Need
us
to
again.
get in
Doesn't
there.
go
Not
inside.
I know, not in my hole. I'm talking about in my because you're.
The clit.
Show us what you're talking about.
Right.
Go ahead.
Y'all-
Show us
y'all
what you're talking
think that
about.
She's
clit
talking
is a
about
little
the
thing.
fold.
A clit is
She's
huge.
talking about
Oh, I
the
know
fold.
exactly what the
And
clit
so,
is.
like,
I'm just
sometimes
saying what
you
you're
gotta
talking
spread
about.
your lips and like
And get
Right, you
in
pull
there.
that,
have a
you
curve to
pop
it.
that
And
door
then-
open. We'll find the clit.
Shelly, unless it's already protruding and a little, but
There
yeah,
you
you
go.
gotta get up.
You
there.
got an
I
Audi.
think that's gonna do it for me.
Listen.
I seen
listen.
some Audis.
I mean,
Right.
let me just say,
I'll rock
as
your
a
boat.
professional who
As a
does this
professional.
with women,
Okay,
Right,
I am
right?
a
You know what I'm saying?
woman.
Trust this man.
Exactly. So as a professional,
I'm a professional
what you're
woman.
saying is absolutely correct. But let's dispel a myth. Yes, you're right.
I know my body.
I'm not saying that you're lying.
Damn.
I'm trying to inform the
pull your
people.
clit out
I'm
then
not
and
trying to
prove
prove you
Damn.
wrong. You have the magical clit that nobody else has, or do you have a clit like everybody else has?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So let me tell you what it is, because again, hundreds of porn sites can't be wrong.
Okay.
A sexual professional who does this for a living
Can't
right?
be wrong.
Can't be wrong.
I mean, but
this
porn is not
so
realistic. That's what y'all are forgetting. That's not like the.
You think
the
they're
norm.
animated, or do you think they
I
superimpose
think that
the
it's.
CGI?
I think that people watch porn and think, "Oh, this is what my sex life is supposed to be," and that's.
But
not
that
what
has nothing to do with what they're experiencing on set.
Right. He talking
I
about
know,
in
but
between
they're
the
selling
shots,
you
staying
a
ready.
Fantasy that's not like a normal
So
fantasy.
you're saying that everybody on porn fake it?
You said everybody. On
Are you saying
porn-
everybody on porn fake it?
I mean,
Like they
they
not
are
really
actors,
coming?
So I don't know.
Well, they
What
terrible
I'm trying
actors.
to tell you as a person who's been on set, who's friends with
I know,
porn
but
stars.
someone's not going to sit there
You
for
know what I'm
10
saying?
hours.
I've
like,
seen it. And
Oh no, they're not there that long.
They
They do
get-
cutaways. They do the
Yeah,
cutaways.
they do
Exactly.
cutaways, but
Yeah,
at the
it
same
looks like-
time,
and it looks like they've been
when
doing
I
it
was
for a
at the
long
shoot,
time.
I got to be
I just know
honest.
my
I've
body's
I've
gonna
seen
work
some
for
of
me.
them stay up and have a whole conversation and get right back to it in
Yeah,
between.
some dudes can't do that.
Some people
So you
are
were saying-
magic.
So let me
Yeah, you
so
know,
let
it's
me
a
tell
gift.
you.
It's
He's
a
going to
gift.
explain
So,
this.
so let me explain this just so people, especially for people who don't understand. Yeah, she's absolutely right. The clitoris is not just something that protrudes at the top of the vagina. It's an entire unit that goes on the inside. It goes both around and under the vaginal canal. It has wings, and the whole thing needs to vibrate in order to produce orgasm. But here's what people don't tell you: at 85 hertz. At specifically 85 hertz, it produces orgasms. How do we know this? Because you can take somebody who's in a coma, put a vibrator on them at 85 hertz, and they will still produce
How do they know
orgasms.
that?
They've tested
Right.
it.
What weirdo ass nigga making bitches in comas come.
Wait,
It works.
I just love how
That's like a
man
doctor
can
bet,
tell
nigga. I bet I can make her
woman
bust,
how
nigga.
But I'm
our
not telling you.
bodies
I'm
work,
not
Well,
like,
that's
telling
just
you.
science.
What's
That
going
ain't
on
telling
with
you
us?
specifically.
Now,
Everybody's
does
body
this
is made
Did
the
this coma
same.
patient give clearance?
Right.
You know.
I mean,
Right, she
you
get
can
paid?
you can believe her, you can believe me. I don't care. At the end of the day, I know what I do. You know what I'm saying? So
I know,
so
but you know what you
I'm
do,
just
but
like,
you're
who signed
not
off?
feeling what we're feeling. is my
but
point.
I
Are
didn't
you
say I
making
was
me
feeling
nut
what you're
in
feeling.
a coma?
I had no idea.
Because a lot of girls fake it. FYI.
There are a lot of girls that fake it, but
I don't know.
If you pay me,
You think you don't know
if
'em.
you pay me,
I like that my
if you pay
family
me
sign
money
off
and it
on
doesn't
this, like
produce
they
the
know
outcome
I'm
that you're
pulling
looking
a
for,
plug.
you're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna be satisfied. But at the end of the day, for me as a sex educator and a sex worker and a person who's been in porn, I'm just telling you the information as I understand it. And I'm telling you, I'm reading peer-reviewed journals. Right, I sit here and write on the subject, and I'm considered an expert in the field. So you can feel whatever you want to feel. I'm just trying to tell you what people in the industry use.
So let me ask you this.
Do what they
So you were saying with that, like she was saying, it's in different spots. So how do you get to that spot? With that
again, she's absolutely right. You know, sometimes you need to. Some people have a very protruding clitoris. You know, what I'm saying some have
or
some
fat
very,
lips.
You know, some people have. Some
Yes,
people,
Lord.
Stop bragging. Stop bragging. Stop bragging.
Stop bragging.
bragging.
That was a quiet flex
You
from
know,
Shelly.
like a flex.
Or a big juicy fat
Why?
lip.
Is that like a good
She
thing?
said what she said.
Right.
It's a
Or
good
big
thing.
fat
And
lips.
I
It's a good
test.
thing. It's a
You
good
know,
thing.
there's a lot of
Right.
girls that want to like lipo their shit out.
They crazy.
They be trying to make it
that's-
look
Stay off
tiny.
of
I
it.
want I like mine being.
Thank you.
Like your what?
For the
You like,
flex.
go ahead.
Like you're saying what?
Finish your sentence.
The
boy.
mic's
What
on,
you
the
like?
mic's on,
What
right
you
on.
like?
For the flex.
Go ahead.
You know.
I like where I'm at with my situation.
That's right.
Exactly. But
Your panties ain't wet,
So
something ain't right.
So at the end of the day, for me, again, being absolutely right, there are some adjustments that you may need to use for labia majora and minora in order to get good access to it. But also sometimes when you have a vibrator that's very powerful, sometimes it can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
So in some cases, I do want to
That
leave
might
the
be too
labia, or I need to leave the labia closed so it can still vibrate through, because you can still get something this strong can go all the way through the skin. Because again, remember, we're going all the way inside, vibrating the entire unit. So it's not just dermal, it's not just topical. This vibration will penetrate deeply. If you have something small, like a little bullet or something like that, you may need to get in there
Get up
because
in that
yeah,
thing.
exactly. But this is a very, very, very,
You don't want
very
to say that.
strong
Go on and get up in that thing.
vibrator.
Now.
This is a very
What, you got a little bullet?
Get up in there.
it's capable of doing some very big numbers. Okay, so some people it might be too much, and so sometimes I can leave labias together and leave the clitoris unexposed, and sometimes that's enough for people, right? But I
you
think
have the
they
rose?
Yes, I do. But
I'm getting bored.
Well, when I tell you,
Fuck all that. What else you
Not
got?
enough. All right, what's next?
It's like group home Christmas. What else in the bag?
Oh no, group home Christmas. So.
No, he's Santa.
well, I
some
just
shitty
want to say this. I don't work. I'm not working here. You know, I'm trying to give the people, some education.
I want to
So
know
I mean,
about the rose.
but again, if you
We listening.
Oh,
Go,
you know
go, go.
that thing? It's like,
I ain't got it.
I think Shelly has
I ain't
ADD.
got
oh,
it.
she definitely does. Shelly got
No,
ADD.
you done brought the bag of goodies.
I do.
Shelly can't focus no
I
more.
gotta put this back in there.
She looking at everything. She
What
can't
else
focus.
is in there?
I think Shelly has ADD.
Oh, she definitely has.
Right.
No, what is that thing? It's like pink and it looks like a U and like
Pink and a U.
No, it
it's
look
called,
like
the love sense or
I
something.
ain't got it.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I ain't got it.
What else is in there? What's the
yeah,
ring?
that's for the regular folks.
What's
They
that
ain't
ring?
got that.
This was just collars and stuff. I thought it was a
I never see it. I never seen it.
What's the
Collars.
most?
I like
Man.
collars.
Locks and
Oh,
Ooh,
Motherfucker
I like
with
that.
a little skinny ass
Ooh,
neck,
wait, I'm
motherfucker.
like-
Huh?
Does it open?
Now, what kind of collar is that?
So basically, it's called an eternity collar.
dick
So
collar.
You say
basically,
eternity?
yeah, it's an eternity collar, meaning
Wow.
the opening is closed.
Right.
And so it doesn't have a buckle on it, so
Just
it can't be easily taken off.
I don't like this because I can't open it. How do I?
So if you look at on the underside, you can see a screw.
Right.
That's right there.
So, Orpheus, I have a
And so
question.
you can unscrew it and it will open.
Do you
so
need like
you
a
can put it
screwdriver?
So out of all
There you go.
out of all your I'm just call them toys, right? Out of
Yeah.
all your toys, what's
that would
normally
be
the first one that
I would have
people
to
are
have
more
that.
liberal to kind of experience with, and what's the least one?
Yeah, I'm claustrophobic.
Floggers is the one that people
So
want to get into. the most.
explain that. with
So
Flogger.
so a flogger is a multi-tailed whip, but it's not a whip. Basically, what it is
hold on. He's explaining.
yeah.
It.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got distracted.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good on you too.
Yeah, it does look good. On
That looks great.
You want to go for a walk? After?
It looks sexy to me. I wouldn't think about
And then what
that.
do you do with these
That's
locks?
beautiful.
yeah, that's how.
So those locks go on other.
Are
Put the
those
screw in, Speed.
Orpheus, are those expensive?
Yes,
Put the screw in.
That one's about $250.
I want to get a little chain for my lady.
You better run it by
I
her
stop by
first.
Petco right after we leave.
Hey, you know, they got ones that are in gold.
Right.
They got ones 14
You know,
karat
gold is my
too.
color too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I want got a rose gold.
So you walk in and go, say, bitch.
I got you a little something, baby.
Look here, bitch.
Right.
So in the community, those things are kind of treated like wedding rings. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really a commitment investment. And so when we talk
I
about
just put
eternity,
someone's wedding ring on.
so no,
Yeah,
that's
you're
mine. That's
speedy
mine. It's just for
engaged.
demonstration. but for some people, they treat it like that. So they almost like getting married. It's almost they call it collaring. So
Damn.
you get that, and it's just a symbol that you guys belong together.
That's
That
my
you guys are
ceremony.
It
together.
take too long to take the screw out. You change your mind. And you know what?
Right.
Never mind.
You gotta call a task rabbit to get the fucking screw back in.
Now, okay, to my original question. So
Okay.
you said flogging is the normal thing that most people want to experience with. Is the flogging thing. Now, what's the least, the thing that normally remains on the table? Everybody's kind of hesitant to try that one.
You know what? Pretty much anything that has to do with anal.
Okay, I can
It's
see
probably
that.
the thing that
I can
people
see
want
that.
to do the
That's a
least.
personal taste.
You know, and even if they want to do it, it's very hard for people to talk about, especially if they're male.
Right.
Right? They don't. They're like,
cool.
I don't want
I'm
nothing
good.
with my butt. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm
Even
good.
if they want to do it, because the
They
pressure
committed.
on men to
Right.
meet,
Stigma,
you know what I
right.
mean? The stigma.
A lot more
becomes
like
problem.
it than they
So
admit.
do we get everything? So she asked about
Yeah,
the locks.
everything-
The locks go to
The locks go to a
Handcuffs.
shackle system.
No
Oh.
shit.
Shackle.
So,
A shackle
so
system?
Yeah, all I think about is Mary Mary.
Damn.
So we have shackles that can lock you into a doggy style position.
No shit.
Like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't need shackles.
Yeah, let's
So-
try it out. Hold on.
But we don't.
You
we
might
don't
need
have-
them,
we don't
Shelly.
have
You
it
talk
here.
too much. You might
Right.
need
We
You
don't
got a
have-
ball
we don't
gag?
have it here.
Looking like
But-
Ben Ray. What's
Here,
it?
Shelly,
Ben
try
Ray?
this out here.
So one of the reasons.
Wait a minute. Did she say you don't talk during sex?
Well, not like where you want to
Pulp
stick a
Fiction.
gag in my mouth.
I don't know.
I hung around you for a while, Shelly.
But you've never had sex with me.
Right.
It's a good point.
So
We
one of the
can try
reasons
it
we
out.
have all those locks is because they're all coded the same. So if you put like 6 locks down and
Damn.
something happens, you need to be able to
Oh,
use a key
smart.
to get them
Right.
all open.
Oh, it's the same.
So
the
they're
same
all
one.
exactly. So I
About to
keep them
say.
all in the same box because they're all coded to the same.
Yeah, that's smart.
So
Don't
one
fuck
key
with
will
amateurs.
open all 9
Yeah,
locks.
motherfucker going, oh, honky.
Exactly.
Fire alarm
Exactly.
go off.
You
Shit,
want-
I'll be back.
You want
Like-
9 locks and 9
Like
different
you,
keys.
Chris Angel. You
yeah,
gonna make sure that the trick
ain't
go.
tricky.
Exactly.
Yeah, yo,
You
that's
don't
a
wanna-
safety protocol.
Pro say it right.
And remember, we're
Pineapples,
we're
nigga,
talking,
pineapples.
We're talking about people who want to explore. This is nobody has to do any of this. Nobody has to engage in this. Nobody, you know, what I mean, if this
Yeah,
is
but
what
you have to retreat. You got to do it.
if you're interested in doing it, you can.
I was like, damn, Speedy.
I keep snorting. I'm sorry, y'all. I laugh.
All right, I want to see this.
When I'm trying not to laugh loud, I end up snorting.
Is that
Sorry.
all? Oh,
Yeah, yo.
I said don't do cocaine with her.
I don't do cocaine.
Wasn't back.
That was come in, Joe.
I'm high off of life. You see how he started? He walked right
came in swinging.
Right.
Who's throwing up all the cocaine?
Hey, God.
Wasn't me.
He just need an orgasm. He need one of them little.
Came in like this. That's why I say a bitch. What that say?
God damn, Speedy.
Hey, now, Orpheus, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, which one is your favorite one to introduce to people? What's your favorite toy?
Fire. I like fire to introduce to people.
We have yet to do the fire.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
whip
yeah.
is.
Waiting on the rose.
I like that whip.
So
that's a flog,
So you can
right?
see this is a flogger, yeah, and
That's
it's
a flogger.
absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
It's
On
absolutely
your bare
soft
ass.
and everything like
I'm
that.
like-
But that flogger in of itself will cost
I
you
wanna touch you.
$325.
Is that sheep leather?
It is butter leather.
Oh,
How you feel, Shelly?
It's who? What'd you say?
It's butter leather.
It's
It's
soft.
butter leather.
Yeah, I
and
feel it
sweet
on
leather.
your ass cheeks, though.
I'm like,
Now, Orpheus, have you been in the game for a minute? Have you made your own? What do you call it? I don't know.
We make those.
Oh wow. Oh,
We make all the collars. We make all the straights. We make all the
Oh
straps.
no, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
we do. We make all the paddles.
Speedy, you look like a
Get your threads right.
you look like a bear trainer with
Django
Speedy.
ass.
I ain't gonna hurt you, though.
Oh God damn, Maestro.
Maestro.
Shit, what's happening?
Don't leave
Give it to
marks
the
on her.
professional.
That was
You got more of a slave stroke.
I got carried away.
this nigga trying to lasso a bitch.
I said lemonade.
What's the nigga's name? I see.
Let me see your papers.
Say
You know, this feels great, though. I'm not
Right.
no, it's really soft.
So-
So
This shit is comfortable.
Right.
That's
Got a
nice.
good grip on it, too.
See,
The grip is
the
nice.
mistake that people make is
It
that
hurt
everything
them
is
all.
harsh, everything hurts. It
Right.
doesn't have to hurt.
It's supposed to sting just a
Right?
little
It's
bit.
just to add a little something to
Just
you. It
a
could be a
little bit.
sensation
I got an
device. You
outfit
can drive
with
it across
this
the
on.
nipples. You know what I mean? You can, there's so many things that you can do.
You said nipples?
Yeah, you can drive it, rub it across the
Areolas?
nipples. Yeah, areolas too. You know what I mean? It's a sensation
This is the
device.
first time I seen Shelly quiet.
Oh my god.
We gotta get Shelly quiet.
I said stand by. Stand by.
right, girl.
Stand by.
Trying to be
wrong with
patient.
it.
Got a flog. Now, Shelly,
Flog yourself.
You think Tony would like to experiment with like something like that if you guys went to like a class and learned about it a little bit first?
She wouldn't allow that nigga to experience that. She'd be like, hell no. Oh shit, my mic on 1, 2. Sorry.
I never said I wouldn't allow him to experiment, but I don't think he would be into that.
Tony, flogger, nigga.
Right. He at home right now wearing a little necklace waiting for you to walk in the door.
He gonna be in the
Screw that bitch up.
Right. He gonna be tied up to the wall when you get home. Help me out.
I think I was saying that the thing was dope, but the screwing, I'm gonna sit there and go,
Yeah, that motherfucker took too long. That
she gonna change her mind.
Plus,
I don't want to do it.
You dropped the screw, nigga. Now you crawling around on the floor naked, looking for the screw.
I like the
So this is the rose we were talking about.
So what's so great about it?
Right. So
No, I don't know. I just, yeah.
Show her, Speedy.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, Orpheus. Prove it to her.
I know Obi coming here like, fuck, I hate you. But they're my friends.
Questioning everything.
So one of the reasons why people love it, and to be honest with you, this is a very new product on the market. It's only been really out for less than a year. But one of the things that people love about it is the fact that this gives a sucking action on the clitoris, so it's acting like it's licking your clitoris, right? It's
Licking or sucking?
Why you said Speedy?
Oh, my bad.
I would say
You got no clitoris?
I would say sucking because it has a pull, but they also have micro pulses that kind of send little shots out that go like this too. So there's one that goes like this, and there's also a pulse. So that's how they work this device. Then they also have this part, which actually thrusts in addition to.
I thought that was a handle.
So
Wait,
this
right. Is that a controller?
thrust.
Right.
It's not charged up.
So you can use it either way.
Is it USB or
So this
a battery?
part goes
So that
inside of
little
you.
piece that you were talking about when you press
And
that,
this
then
part
it goes
goes on
like
top.
it does.
Oh, we can't try it on our hands?
Like a
No, because it's not
stethoscope.
charged.
Is it USB or a battery?
It's USB.
Oh, wow.
is
I was so excited to try this thing.
But
Let
you
her try it.
I mean,
Go,
technically,
go,
you can't
go,
try it.
go.
You know what I mean?
no, we can charge it up.
We can charge it up. We got a plug. I got some batteries.
No, we can charge it.
Grab some batteries.
We got some
But
alcohol in it.
here's one of the things that I like about it is the fact that almost all of these that do this is detachable. So they make sure that you can wash this part specifically by itself. You
And
can
not
wash
have to do the other
And you can do the same part.
Okay.
Some pieces don't come together, and you can't get on the inside.
Yeah, get
Oh,
the
wow.
crud
No matter
stuck in
how
there.
exactly, so you can't separate.
ain't
So
cool.
almost all of these now
That
have detachable pieces where you can actually thoroughly.
How much
clean.
this one runs?
So this one's about $150.
Damn. You got to be in love.
But if you bought just a thruster, you're going to probably spend about $80 to $90. If you
shit.
bought just the rose or just the sucker, you're going to still pay about $100.
Oh, you can get them in pieces?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it
You can
with
save up and
office
put the rose on layaway and just get the sucker for now.
Right. And because you can get something like this, and this one's about $300.
Damn. Does it come with the black sack?
This one double bag, huh?
Right.
It's double bag.
Right. Yeah, they come with the Crown Royal sack. Damn. That's legit. Motherfucker coming out like a cobra.
She got theme music too.
Looks like you're having a little trouble taking that out. Speedy can help you.
Two pieces were coming out at the same time.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's the butt plug.
Yeah. That's
Oh, yeah, that
See, I
come
knew
with it.
that.
Huh?
Has that been in some?
Now, is that a set?
so
It's the smallest butt plug.
how do you know?
You see that?
That's a good question. I read the title. I read the title.
It smell.
Go ahead.
Right.
Smell it?
So you can have something like.
Someone used it.
I'm sorry.
So, no, go ahead.
Sorry, I
Go
just
ahead.
So this is more of a. So this is more of a
third
higher end
grade
version
class.
of that.
And how does that one work?
And so basically, this goes inside, and this goes on the clitoris.
Which is the same part like this.
Same thing. Only this is all in one unit, and it has multiple.
Does that one work?
This is actually. I'm not gonna let you touch it because this has been used before.
Oh.
So I'm not gonna let you.
Even
touch
though he sterilized it, Shelly, you're
Exactly.
professional.
Would you mind if I hold it for a minute? I'll hold it for him.
One of the
Right.
you said that hole right there is the suction thing. Is that what you were saying?
Exactly.
Turbo boost rocket.
So
Does
exactly.
that-
So and this one can control how deeply it sucks,
That's what I was
how
gonna ask you.
much
So go ahead and turn it on.
stimulation
Go
you're
ahead
gonna
and
have.
Is it loud?
No, it's not loud at all. You will not hear anything.
No,
It's like
I
an old
wouldn't
lawnmower.
that.
Ring, 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 ring. It's like a dirt bike.
125 cc.
Right.
one of the things that's cool about this is unless you're pushing here, it won't work.
Oh wow!
Right. So if you're not, it's not using battery power if you're not pushing or putting any pressure on it. Right. And if you leave it for a little while, it'll turn itself off.
Like emergency release valve.
So that way you don't burn out anything on it. So, but again, you're talking about you're talking about just under $300.
You might pass out.
On this one, these are the turn-on buttons?
No, those are the buttons for a charger.
You gotta turn her on yourself, nigga.
The light too long, nigga. Turn yourself off.
Yeah, good luck with that, Spady.
Energy saver.
Trust me, it's already last week.
I want my check too.
So how do you turn it on? I mean, I know you can't turn it on, but how do you?
There's
the same way like that.
There's little buttons on there.
It's a secret.
Speedy wants to feel the power.
But one
you gotta buy it to get to find out how to turn it on.
One of the things that you're gonna find on most of these devices is that they want you to wash them now. If you have
buttons,
wow. If they have buttons,
is that some new shit?
Yeah,
so
because
look, back in the day, they're like, you ain't got to wash.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
exactly
abnormal. Wash the thing that's on your private part.
When you put
excreting juices.
When you put a button on something, right, that's a place where the water can get through, right?
Wow.
And so but before they had waterproofing. Right, it was just a mistake to put buttons on. They expected you just to take some alcohol and go around just the part, right? But as soon as you start, I want soap and water, right? Some of these are even dishwasher safe. Not that some people would do it, but some of them.
Oh, they did used to put them in the dishwasher.
Exactly, because you want sterile. You know what I'm saying?
Water on that shit.
So even I have a container that's a UV cleaner. So I both wash mine and then put them in a UV cleaner. Yeah, right, because I want to make sure. Yeah, there's actually a box that you can buy. Right,
for
and it's
your
a box
toys,
specifically for toys, and you put them in, and it will clean them UV.
They have it for your cell phone too.
What was that?
I always want my clients to feel comfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure that
I'm very delicate.
Go ahead,
Nick. What's the brown skin porn star? She comes all the time to the show. Short hair, real thin. She brought the fleshlight last time.
shit! I forgot.
She brought the fleshlights.
Chocolate.
But I wanted to. So you have a lot of toys for the ladies. But you said there's men and women come to your events. So I wanted to know: do you have to invest in toys that men would use? Because I don't know if men ever use toys. I don't know if that's a thing at your event.
Well, again, most of the
tell the truth, shame the devil.
No, it's all good. Most of the men that come to most of the people, I ask them to bring their own sex toys if they're going to be doing something like that, so they can bring whatever they want.
BYOS.
What we have are usually the leather goods, you know, the floggers, the paddles, the spanking, the shackles, you know what I mean? And these are out there so we can talk. So if a person wants to see it, pick it up, play with it,
and not be
see how it feels, and do it, and go.
Did you guys have models like that would come in? Oh, you did?
Yeah, and so we do all the demos we do. All the demos we do are with our models. So even if a person, their kick is watching, we let them watch, right? So if you want to see a show, we got a show for you. What do you want? If you don't want to participate, you know, you just want to interact. You want to go blindfold, have a bunch of people touch you. That's okay too. We try to curate a safe space for everybody.
What if they want you to tie that girl up? Would you do that?
Hell yeah, I tied a bunch of people up. That for me is nothing. That's a regular Tuesday for me.
You're doing that all wrong, brother. Step back.
I enjoy it.
Right. You call that a knot?
I should have linked you with my boss because on Halloween,
She can get out of that.
they do like this major Halloween party. My old boss, the one I told you with the mansions or whatever, he would have his own sex Halloween party.
Do it himself.
And one of the last ones when I was working there, one of the mansions was right near Hollywood and Highland, right? So they would have I didn't even know. Back to you. You probably know about this company, but there's a company that brings in those sex workers or porn stars to be a part of the atmosphere of whatever the theme is. And so this one was like insane asylum. So there were the doctors and the thing, but you know, the ass would be the women. The ass would be out. They can go in rooms and watch somebody doing stuff. They had blood vials.
Is that tonight? Oh, my bad.
Where's that at?
I'm sure he's probably still doing them.
Right.
But I was in shock. I was helping run them, and I was in shock because, I mean, you could walk in the room. Anybody that, they have party favors.
I hate to be Wanzer.
Yeah, go ahead.
I hate to be Wanzer. So Alice is having a bowling party tonight, and she wanted all you guys to come.
Wait, where at?
You gonna say it online?
She's, you know, Alice.
You gonna say where
it's her birthday weekend, so she's doing the bowling
workout
thing.
Alice?
Yes. So she's doing the board.
Work at her.
She requested you. I don't know why. I don't know.
You gotta go.
My ass out, nigga.
You know when she drinks, she gets fun.
Yeah, she's fun.
You gotta have your hoochie daddy shorts on. It look like you got them on already. You gotta show that.
With the thighs out, nigga. Workout gear.
Hey, thank you. So I'm gonna remember the one that you said was really good. One drop only was
Sizzle.
Sizzle eye or sizzle.
You can just
sizzle
put sizzle in. Sizzle and lube will do it. But there's 50 million. It just depends on what you want.
It's some that are really good. I hate the sticky ones.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest with you, it's expensive as shit. But the thing that I like, and it's gonna sound fucking horrible, it's called boy butter.
Boy butter.
Was it?
That shit is phenomenal.
Boy butter.
That shit is phenomenal.
Oh, tie boy.
So it's called. Where do you get it?
It's called. You can buy it from any sex shop. It's
You know what it
This sounds fucking horrible.
Not body butter, but
Especially in West Hollywood, nigga.
Look, here's fucked up. There's a dude behind the counter. How can I help you, sir?
Boy butter. I need some boy butter.
It's called boy butter, and it looked like it come in a country crock container. I swear.
country cock.
Because I know me.
It looked like a country crock.
I'm going to walk up to dude and be like, so when are you off your shift? Because I need
It's the R. It's the cock.
Hey, nigga, my shit gonna look like a bank robbery. I'm gonna slide him a note. Boy butter.
Hey,
I am not lying. It looked like country crock.
Like,
I'm
when
not,
is it a
but it's
female
a
brand?
shit though.
Hey,
but it's a
Right.
shit. Yeah, to me, it never gets sticky.
Give me some of that.
It gets great volume, and I'm also very sensitive. My
said volume?
skin, yeah. So meaning you can use a little bit, and it goes a long
And
way.
a little dab will do you.
Right.
He like,
That's
how
what they on the
many,
Do a
back.
dollar for Daisy.
he like, how many shots you want? They gotta come out of
You ain't got to do this.
No.
Dollar for pussy.
You don't need a pump.
He just squirted on you, nigga.
All you need a little dab. Look, hold on.
And then you rub it. You gotta melt
You
it
don't even
down.
gotta rub it in. You just put it on and just smooth it around.
And what's it called again? Boy butter.
And what does it do?
It's
boy butter.
That's the tagline that Dab will do.
Dabba-doo.
A Dab will do. nigga.
Boy butter.
He said it'll give you volume.
Look, man, it ain't even easy for me to go in there and buy it. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's just-
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I don't.
Nigga, I had to wear a
I hate
mask.
having to go ask for boy
So let me.
I had to wear a mask.
Do you like
Order
whisper a little
online.
bit?
Don't go
Yeah,
in
you
and
can.
get-
Huh?
You just go.
you gonna tell me?
You can't order. You can't order it
He's
online.
the kind
Hey,
of
let me get some dude butter.
You know what?
We don't have that, sir.
People
Boy butter.
People think just because I've been in this lifestyle a long time that I don't get shy or bashful or
Really?
something like that. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, there was something that happened at the event, and I didn't realize I liked that. I was like, oh, after 20-something years of doing this as a professional, I'm like, there's still shit I'm learning about
Somebody
myself.
got you. Okay, what makes
Exactly.
you shy? Can I just ask that real quick?
You know what?
Boy butter.
Little boy butter.
Shit. Wander's back.
You know.
I'm curious as what your limit. Like, what is that triggers you to?
You know what?
What triggered you?
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna
Make a
say
nigga
it. But
blush.
here's the problem. Every time you say some shit in a room like this,
Oh,
motherfuckers
we
gonna
would
clown
never.
you for
We
this. Fuck
would
what you
never.
talking
Right.
about.
We would never.
We're going back to
You know what?
childhood.
What's
We
the
just
thing?
comedians. We ain't playing.
Honestly, what makes me shy is receiving too much attention.
Oh.
I don't know what it is
But you
about
like the
it.
intimacy part.
Yeah, it makes me a little nervous, you know what I'm saying? Especially
Hey,
when somebody
boy,
really
butter.
focuses on me. Because I'm so used to focusing on other people. I'm so used to facilitating other people's experience that when people want to do that for me,
Your turn.
it's my turn. I
They
get a
start
little
putting the
nervous.
shackles
you know
on
what
your
I'm saying?
ankles.
I can understand
Right.
that.
You feel
You'd be
what I'm
like,
saying?
it's
Yeah, it's like I appreciate it and it feels good, you know, and
Mr.
I do
Stone,
go through it, but it does give me a little.
So if you're doing
that's
if you're
cute.
doing a party or something, so say I'm
as a
having,
dom, he's shy. He's a shy
Shut up.
dom.
A
yo.
shy
Here
dom.
go to-
Nick, her name was Missy Stone.
So if I'm having a housewarming
Oh,
and
Lord.
I'm
Not
like,
the housewarming.
yeah, and I like, okay, my man Orpheus gonna come over. I can get you like set up a table with some little party
Yep,
treats
exactly.
on it, and have 3 honeys walk
Yes.
around with their ass out,
Yes.
serving hors d'oeuvres,
Yes.
right? Just check it.
Is that tonight?
Just check. I mean, probably next
Yeah.
week.
Okay.
I'm
And,
just
and again,
saying.
I can do that, and we
Okay.
have done that, but it's
Okay.
very expensive to do that.
No, nigga, I'm
But
maestro.
you
I
can
ain't
go.
asked the price.
You can go. There you go. But you can go to people like Love and Lust, and they do large parties.
No,
That's
I don't
probably
need
who
all
she's
that.
talking about.
Yeah,
is Love and
I don't need all
Lust.
that.
But for
I ain't
me,
having that many niggas in my house. That
for,
ain't gonna
for
happen.
me,
I mean, it was a
for
lot.
me, I try to cater to a taste of more inner city.
Right.
You know,
Just calm.
But because
Low
some people
key.
like really flat.
Right.
You know,
right.
skinny,
I don't like flat.
wafy kind of girls. Like I
No,
don't.
like it
That's
fat.
not what I'm trying
I
to
can't
bring
do
through.
that. Nah.
I
You
like.
bring
I
them,
like
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
my clientele tends to like a woman who's a little more
Curvy.
Yeah, I like them thick with a little something, something.
Exactly.
A little
I need some handlebars.
Exactly.
I want my money back. You promised fat bitches. You promised me. It was in the contract.
That's Wanzer hit the lotto.
I see why everybody feels this way about you.
Yeah.
But again, I don't do it very often. We do it for friends. We do it in that space.
It's something cool.
Right.
But something like he said, would you do that?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's just something like low key cool.
It's not something I do a lot too. And I won't do it for everybody.
Right, I got you.
Right, because you know what? Because again, I have to watch. I have to make sure if I bring them there, I got to keep them girls safe.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right, so if dudes get handsy and shit like that, it's a problem.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Somebody like me, I ain't having a bunch of rando niggas in my crib. Exactly. It got to be a nigga with some good sense.
Answer that phone.
Wait, so Orpheus,
I need a freak.
Answer that.
Orpheus, you've never had one of these events.
He gave me the phone,
and you be the center of the attention.
Might as well hold on to it.
I'm the center of the attention in that I'm facilitating.
No. I know that, but I'm saying you have multiple wives. I'm saying you never had a day where your wives just said we gon'.
It's about
you.
you.
And I get a little shy.
Okay, that's what.
Stop, guys.
Wait, you said wives? You have multiple?
Yes.
I didn't hear that part. How many wives do you have?
Prince Droppy Joe first.
That's an inappropriate question.
You brought it up. I didn't even catch that earlier on.
Yeah,
so you have 4.
I've been poly actively for 26 years.
Damn.
And
clearly not all legally contractual, but just
the understanding.
The understanding of it.
Yeah, exactly. So we've all been together in a family for on average about between 15 and 20.
Ain't that what they call?
Damn.
Isn't that what they call cults? Family?
Shut up.
We've been in the family.
Caller, what's your name? Shut up.
Right. He said in the
caller. Go ahead, caller.
Orpheus?
Yes, sir.
I had to check out when you said baby, man butter or baby
boy butter.
It's
boy butter,
boy.
I had to check out stuff.
But it works. That's all we know.
So
I mean, Speedy, tell them, do it work?
That's pretty good, Vern.
I mean, you co-signed everything he said.
Always it wasn't that funny.
That was pretty good, Vern.
There was no way it was that funny.
Hey, you know I'm on your show, so I'm gonna pull that back.
Speedy, answer the question.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull
Speedy,
that
answer the question. Does it work?
Because I was expecting it coming this way. That's why I thought. So and then he hit a left.
Every once in a while they get me.
And then he hit a left. Yeah.
Thank you, Vern.
Wait to get you.
Shit, it said butter. Shit.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Wanzer. I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna let him know right now. You gotta stay focused, nigga. Who you texting? Boy butter, what you texting? You trying to find it on
Amazon?
Amazon.
He doing another show at the same time.
It's called boy butter.
Right, he on 2 shows.
Am I spelling
It's
boy
called
wrong?
Wowzer.
You spelled butter wrong. That's what.
He's spelling boy.
Is it one word or two? I can't find this shit.
Right.
Is it a capital B? I can't find this shit.
You know what? Is it B-O-I or B-O-Y?
Google it and find out.
His Amazon account right
it will
now.
change it for you. Believe me.
You gotta put an
I'm gonna
exclamation point at the end.
I'm gonna get it.
Get it. And give a review, man.
You just can't let your girl see it in the cabinet without telling her, what's this boy butter?
It's crazy.
Like, I gotta put it on your toast.
I just bought it, right? And the dude is a professional. He said we was gonna like it, me and you.
But you gotta remember, it looks like margarine.
Right.
It do look like margarine.
A dude could never ask another dude about his experience. So, Speedy, how was the boy butter? The fuck out of here.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
How was the consistency?
I gotta peel the sticker off. This is the bullshit.
Right.
What's this unmarked jar? This is crazy.
You put some duct tape around the outside, like his hair. Oh, this hair gel, baby.
But in all honesty, you do want to keep it in some place because it do look like a food product.
Right.
Really?
I'm telling you, it
That's
looks
why I
like
said you probably put it on your toast and not
It
realize.
looked like margarine. In the container. When it come out, it doesn't. But the point is the container.
And then once you start rubbing,
but once it's got a real.
You said it's in a. I can't believe it's not butter or the country
looks
crock.
like
You
it.
said it's a
It's
country crock.
Country crock, or I can't believe it's not butter.
They went hard on the marketing.
They
It was
did.
like, so how can
They
we
really
market
did.
this
Country cock.
so people will get what we're doing? Well,
like
you
that
can make it look like it's butter. That's your
it
grandma.
is a boy.
Make it look like butter, baby. Oh, grandma, you hit on some shit.
So one of the things that we're trying to expand into
Right.
is
Lard.
erotic wrestling.
Bacon grease.
We're trying to expand into erotic wrestling, and we're also trying to expand into.
Well, if you do the sumo wrestling, that's Speedy,
So-
no.
So we're trying to expand
Didn't
into
work.
like
Didn't work. It didn't work.
boudoir. You know what I mean? Because we when we first started, we just had basics. You know, floggers, spanking, some cuffs
For
and
the
rope
wrestling
and
team.
stuff like that. No, from our events.
Okay.
And then we grew into like E-stem. You know, because people said we want to know more about how to use these implements safely or how to do this. And then they said we want to learn how to take this home. What are some things I should buy so I can keep this going? Now people are talking about. Look, I want to kind of have some fun with my wife. I want to learn how to wrestle around and do that safely. And so now we're look.
I like wrestling.
You see what I'm saying?
And girls get too carried away though. He's choking a nigga for real.
No, not that. Not quite like that.
And so you don't want your girl to submit you, like tap you out. And stuff.
Now you're a boy butter.
I like to play a little helpless.
You know what I'm saying?
Give them a little bit of work, but then I'm helpless at the end.
So we're gonna the next event we're gonna expand into that, and then we also gonna expand into like corsets, you know, and because a lot of these people don't want to walk into a sex store and buy these things. They want you to already have it.
Yes.
Right. And so we're talking about buying shoes, you know, nice high heels and corsets and nice outfits for people to try on and say, I like this, I can buy this. Here's some manufacturers you can go to. So we're gonna start getting sponsors too.
There you go.
You know, so we're starting to move into sponsorship now that we have a good, viable product and people are enjoying themselves.
The next one is, you said February?
The next one's gonna be February.
In the same
Like
location?
And you know what we should do is we should do a co-branded event. I'm just saying. We should do a co-branded event.
Let's do it.
I'm there.
Minus Wanzer.
I appreciate the invite. I appreciate the invite, Orpheus.
I'm glad you said it.
Orpheus, Speedy said you wanted me here. Speedy said you wanted me here.
Look, I didn't want to have that conversation. Hey, it's crazy. He'll be like, where's the event? It's crazy. So
it's canceled.
So
for you.
We had to move the date.
You had to move the date.
Or next time you have a Fox party, I'm just saying, maybe you want me to come through and, you know what I'm saying, do some things, you know what I'm saying?
You probably had to take home some shit from the Fox party.
I'm
probably already there.
I'm like,
right?
That was at the other house.
Right. I'm like, time out.
At the other house.
The other house. I was around for you.
Shelly Rio, I'm telling you, the other house.
We also,
I was
one near Tampa.
I was a piece of meat.
The Tampa exit.
I was a piece you wanted at the
The
time.
Tampa
Is Speedy here? I'll be here.
I was around.
They come out the back room with a towel on.
They tried to shield me from some of their activities.
Is
but
that
I
right?
Oh yeah, they
That's
was
cute.
I was at the house, but I was I was like a teenager. But they tried to shield me, but I knew
they
what was
tried to
going
shield
on.
you. You knew what was
Yeah, they did.
3 a.m. It's going
Charlie
down.
Mack,
Why at the Tampa house?
Charlie
Why
Brown.
not at the other house?
Right.
Wait, what?
No,
well,
the
that
other-
was the
the
new
o-
rules, though. Remember?
The other house has. If you have a luminol, it's all over the goddamn. the big house.
It's like a dick crime scene.
Yeah.
I remember Fox being like he didn't want to. He wanted to try something
The other house
different.
was crazy. It was
the new house.
You're literally like the fact that he used to kick people. He didn't kick dudes out. He'd tell us, "Look, man,
Y'all
if
kick him out.
if you hear with 2 dudes, you gotta go.
Go, yeah.
You hear with your girl.
Too many dudes. That's what I say. Too many dudes.
Too many dudes. So it'd be 2 dudes like this. We go. So if I don't know you, you gotta go.
Out.
And they'd be like, "Hey, Speedy, no, nigga, you had the whole night to come. Hey, Speedy,
Right.
And then Johnny Mac would go, "My man, it's over, nigga. It's over." And then, but one time this girl, she's like, "I want to stay," and the dude was getting upset. Fox said, "Hey, man, if she want to stay, she can stay." I mean, fuck all you niggas. Yeah, on the other side of the gate. On the other side of the gate, nigga. You can scream all you want.
Right.
On the other side of the gate.
That's probably the nigga that stole the Beamer.
That happened Halloween night.
Did it?
Halloween
Man,
night.
I wasn't at that one. I just heard.
Because I had to go. I was supposed to go get some stuff.
Damn.
And I said, "Fox, where the key? Where the Beamer?" He said, "It's in the driveway." I was like,
It was always
"No,
in the driveway.
that motherfucker ain't in the driveway."
Some nigga dressed like Dracula driving.
And he had the top there. I said, "Fox, the car gone." He's like, "Nigga, the car ain't gone." I said, "Fox, your car
Nigga
gone."
cape blowing it.
It's at a house party.
So what year was like what?
No, there was the other house on.
right, the old house, right?
No, not
Before that?
Not the one in Encino. He had another house before that.
Oh,
And
that
then we
house.
used to have
Don't get nobody in trouble.
Right, let's just keep it at that.
Don't get nobody in trouble.
So what happened with the
I
car?
always tell people I have lived a great fucking life.
Yeah, you did.
Let's all go down tomorrow. You know,
What
I
happened
lived
to the car? Like y'all just found it? Like
No, somebody took it.
and
We
then
found
never.
It was
nothing.
gone.
That shit was in
Stripped to the
Mexico.
teeth.
Right.
Yeah,
And then nigga got in his backyard right now revolving, telling niggas the story.
It's Jamie Foxx car.
That's what Jamie Foxx car stole it though.
This the outfit I had on when I took it.
Right. Still dressed like Count
It's the
Dracula.
anniversary, man.
Because it was funny as fuck. It's like, yo, Miss Speaker, I had to go get some ice. That's what it was. I think I said, "That's crazy." Hey, would you use the car? It's in the driveway.
What do you say though? What do you say though? D trip?
Nah, he just was like, if the party was this whole motherfucker going down. He couldn't tell niggas to go home. He was like, "Fuck." Glad I got insurance, nigga.
Right,
Said, hey, let's keep partying. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
It's
like I ain't gonna lose that and the party.
No, we got something to swing to. To fuck to. I'm sorry.
At this point, I really got to finish the party.
Now we're really gonna fuck now.
Right.
Hey, somebody gonna get punished.
So I'm gonna get some pussy tonight.
So all I'm saying is we're gonna start doing more sponsorship and more partners.
So we're gonna be down with you, bro.
Maybe we'll see if we can
do something.
Yeah.
All right.
And for the real,
look, you gotta do like this. Call me.
Yeah, I was like this.
His face is
And he still show up, but he in an outfit.
I'm in a robe.
Is that Butterboy?
Right.
Nah,
I brought the butter boy.
Boy,
boy butt.
I said I brought the butter boy.
greased up.
Yeah, I came with the dudes,
Greased
Spady.
up from head to toe.
And he's already greased.
Cowboy boots and boy butter.
Give you information.
Yo, you can reach me at OrpheusBlack.com or Orpheus Black on any social media. Love to hear from you. DM me if you want to do sessions.
Miss Rio.
Miss Shelly Rio on Instagram.
The Shelly Rio.
Can we get some more enthusiasm?
MS. Shelly
Okay,
Rio.
ring like Shelly.
Or you can find me on
ass out.
YouTube, Miss Shelly Rio, or OnlyFans, Shelly Rio.
Yeah.
You know, I need your help. So Madison's going at some. I'll show you the picture of the lady, but we can't find the outfit. And you just let me know if you can hook it up and make it for her.
I cannot make it for her. Because Halloween
I haven't
is
even
less
shown
than
it to you.
2 weeks away. I don't
Unless it's a ghost sheet,
I already
nigga.
know.
It's a wrap.
I haven't even showed it to you,
No, I
Shelly.
know, but that's how busy I am.
Shelly.
Going as a ghost, nigga.
I fucking haven't even showed you what I need.
She's going as a tablecloth.
Shelly, I haven't shown it to you.
Off the bat,
Why
off
would
the
you
rip.
wait?
She's like, yeah, but no. She's like, yeah, but no.
Rip.
My customers started ordering costumes back in August.
She got zero hookup.
She's like this.
No, I will
No,
not.
because all my friends
It's
come
for a
like,
child.
Your
It's
kid
too
is
late.
ass
Like,
out.
It's for your
way
favorite
too
niece.
long.
It's for your
She
favorite
started
niece.
taking orders 8 months
I
ago.
don't even have
nigga.
time to make anything for my grandbabies, so never mind.
Ain't they 1 year
It's
old?
so crazy
though?
that she got
Them niggas ain't got no party to be at.
Shelly,
Why would you wait this long?
why would you? Couldn't you say I'll talk to you after the show?
Let's
try it again. Let's try it again.
But I'm being honest.
We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again.
then I
Give me your information, Orpheus.
I don't
Yeah,
want to lie.
OrpheusBlack.com. You can find me at Orpheus Black on any social media.
Turn the air on. It's hot.
Oh, shit.
It's getting.
Give you information.
Miss Shelly Rio on Instagram.
Hey, Shelly.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
I hate you.
I got her, Speedy. Tell her Uncle Maestro got her. I'll make her a ghost sheet.
Cut the hole out for me.
Right,
dog.
nigga, that's gonna be that 800 thread count good sheet. Tell I'm gonna need the sheet back after the
Egyptian
party.
cotton.
I can't believe Shelly just threw me under the
I
fucking
can't believe you
bus.
waited this
She
long
said
to
no
get a
before you was
costume.
finished. You
No,
wasn't
no,
even finished.
she
She's like,
has
nope.
the costume. It's just a few little things we're missing.
You just need to alter it.
She just needed hemmed up and shit. Yeah. She don't need you to make it from
I
scratch.
didn't even get a chance to explain it to
Just
you.
stay with the notes,
Like,
Shelly.
hell no, I don't do that.
Y'all know I run 3 businesses from my home.
Oh shit, she flexed on you now.
Yeah, she's
Okay, well,
nice.
I'm Donna Glitch.
You know I'm a businessman, right?
I'm used to that name.
I know it's weird, right?
What?
Everybody's still, well, the ones that know me from the old school, they still
Right.
get used to it. But it's Donna like Summers, but it's Donna Donna and Glitch with a Y, so
That's kind of
GLYTCH.
fly.
On
Thank
everything.
you. On everything.
Like a
everything.
sexy ass robot.
That's what I was going for.
I got you,
An
iRobot.
android of sorts.
Go ahead,
I
Maestro.
got you.
Prototype.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Maestro.
We'll holler.
You guys want to take this last call or no?
MYSTROCLARK100.com.
What's
Fuck
that?
all that
What's
social
it from?
shit.
What's it?
404.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, that's Sweetwater.
What?
What in there?
Caller, what's your name?
Yeah, man, Speedy, man.
Yeah, man.
What's happening, man? You gonna let me be me, man?
Go ahead and be you, man.
Hey, Sweet Wonka.
Is that Shelly Rio?
Of course. Of course it is.
Okay.
Who else would it
Oh,
be?
Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Shelly, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Y'all niggas act like we ain't here no more.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Y'all just having a regular conversation.
Come over to my OnlyFans. I'll talk
Yeah,
to
you there, Mike. Just don't mean shit right now.
Right, what up, fam?
She almost got me with that. I was like,
Yeah,
what the
what's up? Hey, Shelly,
Yes.
what's going on, baby? You still fucking with that whippersnapper over there, Tony?
Hey, Tony's a great guy.
Yeah, fucking with the young whippersnapper.
Oh, whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper.
I thought it was a fish.
I'm like, whippersnapper, how old are you?
That's OG. Y'all ain't never heard of whippersnapper? Right. They don't know.
I know
they
what
don't
it
know,
is,
Joe.
but
I thought whippersnapper was another word for a kink dude.
No.
Whippersnapper.
That's an old school. That's an
well,
old
it
school
means that
OG.
you a youngin.
That's
like
a
when
young
you
buck.
say
That's exactly what it
so
means.
how old are you?
Shelly, I guess you're going to stay down until the wheel get red, huh?
Yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah.
Shelly's
It's a little awkward to conversation. I'm a little uncomfortable.
You gonna stay down until the
what-
wheel.
I don't know what
get
that
red.
means, but I'm like, yeah.
In other words, you're
The
gonna stay
wheel
with
get
Tony
red,
till he
you know,
dies.
Ever.
What's the plan?
Why does Tony gotta die first?
I feel like I'm involved in a three-way conversation.
Right?
I'm
You
not
know what I'm saying?
I'm like the
So,
FBI.
you feel like you picked up the phone when your mama's on it.
Exactly.
Hey, Louise, you gonna fuck me, huh?
Right.
I feel like I'm in the back of a van
You
with
gonna
some
beat up
equipment.
that pussy Cleophas?
Turn on the surveillance
Grandma,
equipment.
I'm on here.
Go ahead, walk.
Y'all
My bad.
hilarious.
Yo,
breathing
my bad,
heavy.
Speedy, man.
Nigga jerking
we,
off.
Sorry, we got to show.
I gotta, I always gotta fuck with Shelly. It's rare that she come through on Freaky Friday.
Right.
You know what
I
I
haven't
mean?
been here months.
I just be fucking with her.
Yeah, I
But
thought
you know,
I like listening to your voice.
Speedy, man.
Yeah, man.
Speedy, man.
Yeah, man.
Two of the greatest mysteries in America is, first of all, what happened to John Benet Ramsey, and how the fuck did Tony get Shelly, right? two of America's greatest mysteries right there.
Oh my God, that is
This nigga-
hilarious.
They are up there on the list, nigga.
Damn.
He did come up. He did come up.
He said Jean Benet.
Right.
I gotta meet this
Speedy, man.
dude.
Yeah,
I
man.
gotta meet this dude. That
That
shit is.
nigga Tony, first
came
time with Shelly, yeah, that nigga, first date, that nigga must have ate pussy for 50 minutes. That nigga,
Shouts out to Tony.
like, okay, nigga, I'll take you, nigga.
Shouts out to
I mean,
Tony.
if you want to know the truth, I had to force this man to have sex with me.
What? Why?
Shout out to
Yes,
Tony.
I was
Shout
like,
out
he's
to
like,
Tony.
you want to wait till we got married?
Oh, he
I'm
was
like,
trying to be
what the
nice.
fuck?
Oh, that's
Gotta
so
beat the
nice
brakes
at
off
this
that.
era.
I mean, it was nice when he said
I hate saying
it,
this.
but
Now you like, I want the
meant it.
dick, nigga.
Right.
I hate saying this.
It's been a while.
You got fucked on the date. I'm just letting you know.
Right. You had to tell me to get off.
I fucked you in my mind before I got
You ain't have to
there.
ask me.
Right. I knocked on the door with my dick out. Hello. You want to
Hello.
go ahead and do
You
that?
like, you ain't have to ask shit. My pants is down.
I'm sorry about this cum on your doorknob.
Right. You want to eat first or after we
Even
fuck?
the
Wonder.
even the
How about at
glitches
the
in
same
there.
time?
Even the glitches on this
I
one.
think this would be a very great experience for both of us if we can eat while I eat.
Everybody wants Shelly.
We got a phone call.
Oh my
Shelly.
god.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
You know, if that nigga probably took so long. He probably took so long to have sex with you because based on what you said about his previous girlfriends, he was doing a lot of research on how to fuck a bad bitch. Nigga was doing 6 months worth of research.
I've never got a phone call that I wanted to hang up.
Who is this?
This don't feel right here.
This
This don't
motherfucker's
feel
on
right.
fire.
Listen, block this episode.
No, we are not here right
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna cut this part out. We're gonna
This shit is
skip right to
The sponsors is calling.
we're gonna skip right to Shelly telling me no to my daughter's
Tell me
outfit.
what show you on, because I gotta see that shit.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yo, man, I just want to say what's up to the room.
Thank you, bro. I
Shout out
appreciate you
to
calling.
Orpheus and, of course, the legendary Maestro Clark.
Thanks, man.
You know what I mean?
What about little baby girl right here?
Oh, Donna Glitch.
Hold up. Then I gotta say, shout out to the legendary best friend of Jamie Foxx, Speedy Caldwell.
Somebody had to take that role.
That nigga's a legendary friend.
Eddie Murphy had Arsenio.
Yeah.
Jamie.
I don't want to say I got Jamie Foxx, but we fought. I know it.
hey, Speedy man.
Yeah, man.
And shout out to, lovely the young shawty over there looking like a shiny penny, looking all skinny, but that pussy got plenty of room for it, nigga. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you. Appreciate that.
Are you blushing?
Yeah, baby,
I am. I am
know.
blushing. I'm red from head to toe.
She sure is. Little
Yeah,
nipples
baby.
popping out. I
Hey.
Look at that show.
Leave my areolas alone.
can't help it.
I wasn't gonna say
I'm a
nothing.
fan.
They
of
do
it.
what they
I'm
do.
gonna say that.
Me of all
Hey,
people.
Let them do
Maestro,
what they do. Yeah, what's up, fam?
man, you look at a young shorty like that, she ain't running from the dick. You can just tell, right?
Right.
Right.
I'll let you say it. I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, she with it.
Yeah.
She ain't no joke. She's good to go. I like her.
Yeah, she got.
Wait, is my mic on speak?
Your mic is on.
My fault. I forgot my mic.
Yeah, I heard you.
Damn it.
Look. Shorty got the rope for you to hold on to when you hit that shit.
That is hair. That is hair. That is hair. It's not a rope.
It goes for both.
It's gonna be on your bedroom floor.
Y'all ain't ready for the whip.
That Rapunzel.
I rock my head back and
All right,
forth.
Peter, man. I'm out of here, man.
Thank you, brother.
All right, now.
Thank you.
Mike, so what you gave yours? Give me a first one.
MaestroClark100.com. MyStroClark100.com. Great website, baby.
Maestro, you dropping another CD soon?
Maestro.
You dropping another CD soon?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now, dog. It's time.
A CD?
It's time. Well, you know, comedy.
We know we got your classic right behind you. I don't know if you've seen it right there.
What?
We got a signed copy right there.
Oh, that's right. There you go. Yeah, that was the original #1.
Yeah, we keep it in the house,
I'm
man.
going for the triple box set now. We're gonna do number 3. The second one was live in the rock. This one gonna be back in the studio. So
That's
we
dope.
gonna go hard this time.
Now we're going to downsize. Hey,
Oh, not downside.
Wanda.
It should come with some boy butter.
He ordered a bitch from France right now. He'll be back. He got a bead on a Ukrainian chick that needs somewhere to stay. Yeah, tell her to bring boy butter. She can stay for 3 days. I got a couch.
Here's the cold part. People listening to the show going to be going to the little sex store. Can I get some
I need
boy butter?
I need some boy butter.
They got put too much on.
Go ahead, Wanda.
Pallet of boy butter delivered to
I think I greased too much, baby.
Right.
You guys
Slip it off
can
the couch.
follow me at my name at Anthony
I'm cool.
Wanzer.
I'm cool.
Anthony Wanzer. Check me out. Check me out, man.
You all right?
Hey, Speedy man.
You all right?
Speedy man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ. Funny on everything.
Yeah, man.
Don Rick Caldwell on Facebook. I don't know why they made me do that.
They made you go to government.
Yeah, I did go.
They did?
They wouldn't take Speedy.
Right, nigga.
On
They be
Facebook.
trying to be
They
slick with the
tripping.
brothers.
You got an old nigga name.
Right.
Yeah, I do.
Came with some cheese.
I look on my Facebook all the time.
You don't post on it.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I gotta get my post game up. It just not
I don't.
shout out to my partner in crime. My son Nick could not do the show without him.
Yeah.
Shout out to Orpheus. Thank you for coming by, brother.
For sure.
Thank you so much
I
for having me.
appreciate that we are
Appreciate
friends. I'm gonna wear my outfit.
What outfit?
Your leather?
He
What
gave-
outfit?
No, Larry.
What was the name? What was
Hold
his
on,
name?
nigga. What?
What was his name again?
We gave
Mr.
him
Leather,
a
wasn't it? Mr.
custom
Leather or
shirt.
something like that?
No.
Flogging, we
Dog chain.
got along.
We gotta go back and listen.
Clear your mind. Clear your mind.
Got a chain and
it's-
some socks.
No, it was a what is it called?
It's called Kurt.
A Kurt.
A curtain.
Or
What's that?
A Kurt.
A what? Kurt.
It's that one-piece gown that goes down to the floor. Nigga, you
You mean a eunuch, nigga?
like a eunuch.
See, I can't even.
You gonna look like the
You
dude.
ain't gonna get that in there,
You
right?
can't
You ain't gonna get that.
I feel your pain now. I feel.
Hey,
it.
thank you.
Next time it's just be me and you.
Just me and you.
It's a toga.
Y'all finally talk about your sex.
You gonna look like a witch doctor, Speedy.
You know, them brothers, the brothers name with the Afrocentricity.
So I gotta find out where the fucking.
Imagine when you wear it, dog. They finna be all on you.
Yeah, it's all
They
good.
finna be all on you.
Nigga, I'm just trying to get the visual.
It'll be a sexy.
I don't know
They
what
finna
it
be
is.
all on you.
I'm just
all
trying to
good,
get the
man.
visual. Why
Just
the fuck
just
me up with the
picture-
witch doctor?
And some incense.
Right, nigga holding a wooden stick.
I appreciate what you get, man.
Man, it's all good. It's all good.
You have a
We
bag
gonna
of
block this
feet
out.
with him.
All this is blocked out. It'll be
Exactly.
cut off on the show. They ain't even.
I'm gonna
do
try and
it.
find one for your son.
There you go. I appreciate it, man.
Two witch doctors. They're gonna have a bag of frog legs and crow feet.
Ah, shit.
It's funny when he's funny. He's funny.
Yeah.
When he's funny, when he
Well,
lands,
we
when he
said
lands, he
he
lands.
throws 5. He and 1.
Orpheus, you gotta throw him out, man. You gotta-
Hey, you
Oh
know
my
what?
God.
I don't know nothing about comedy, but I see what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
He throw out 5. He
land-
land 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a good one. When
It's a
you get
numbers game.
Nigga hit the vein, it's gonna leak. Otherwise,
when I hit the vein, it's gonna leak.
Otherwise, you got a bunch of holes in your arm.
Maestro
My
comes
bad.
with old Southern sayings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
when I
Shout
hit the
out to my-
vein, it's gonna leak.
Shout out to my baby girl Maya Louise. Her birthday's this weekend, and
Maya Louise.
she's being a diva. Had to send her some more
Her
money.
nails were cute.
Happy pre-birthday.
That's right.
Thank you, Shelly, for coming. I appreciate you. You don't come all the time, but when you do,
Well, ask Tony.
well,
Shouts out to Tony.
we do have to ask Tony if you can come by.
Shouts out to
I'm
Tony.
busy.
She got 3 businesses, nigga. She done told you that.
Out the house.
She ain't got time to be helping nobody out.
Now, she already told you now.
On the side.
She got a whole sewing room, nigga. She ain't fucking around.
It's leather cuts out.
It used to be Tony's room, but Tony got kicked out.
That nigga can sleep on the couch. He be all right.
Who paying the light? Who paying the lights around here?
Right.
You don't want to hear that shit in the argument.
Business. I'm a seamstress.
I want to be in the room. You want the lights on? No, I'm cool. I guess.
He in there trying to sleep out here.
He's slipping on leather patterns.
This nigga hold needles with his mouth. Nigga, hold this.
Like, get up, you on the scissors.
God damn it, Shelly. Another needle in my foot. How many times do I have to tell you? How many times have I told you?
Where the tape measure, nigga? Move your head.
This nigga misplacing the thimble, nigga. Where's my thimble, goddammit?
I left it in your book.
Did you say all night? 3 of the, that was my mom. My mom used to sew like that. So my mother would do this. She would have the book, the Sears book. Which clothes y'all like? We like, we gonna get clothes, and we would point it out. And my mother would go to the pattern. We like, no. No, by the pattern.
Why are you looking up measurements?
And my mother would go get the pattern. She would lay it on the floor. And the night before where we gotta go, she was in there. And she would wake us. It's 7 of them. Speedy, get up and try your suit on. I don't want to try on the suit, mama.
You had to go to school like that? Speedy. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, mama. Now
this is the trauma he was talking about earlier.
You know, people pay millions of dollars to have hand-stitched clothes.
This is the trauma.
But if you knew the amount
I'm just saying
to make stuff and the amount you're paying, you'd be like,
yeah, like, yeah.
But
sound like
kids
my
don't
mom.
care about that, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Kids don't want no homemade
she
gear.
sold
she had
Easter
7
morning.
kids. That's a lot.
So 7 kids. She would start sewing Thursday.
Damn.
And so it was 5.
Non-stop.
It was 4 boys, 3 girls. Or 4 girls, 3 boys. And she would start sewing on Thursday. By Sunday, the outfits are done. Now my sleeve a little off.
Right. One crooked. It's a long sleeve.
Hey, that's how that go. I got a button in the wrong place.
Right.
Got a built-in bow tie.
Built-in bow tie. Right.
Hey, my mom.
Right.
You couldn't tell her what you like. She go, "You like that outfit?" I'd be like, "No, I do not like that outfit," because she would make it.
Used to it.
But
so I appreciate
and it's a hood in the collar too.
You know, I appreciate that too, because a lot of people they think it's easy to make clothes.
No,
right? And that was one of my problems when I was doing a little design and stuff like that. I didn't know how to say no. I don't have always taking too much, doing and not having enough time because I don't have no classical training. I don't know how to know how much time some shit can take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, at least you listen to me, Shelly. I guess you're not gonna make the outfit for your. I let her know that you didn't want to make it.
Next Halloween, she got it. Next Halloween, put your order in now.
Like seriously.
Right, Shelly,
like
be busy.
know where it's at.
But you don't even know what I asked for.
It doesn't matter.
Tell her what you want, sweetie. At least let him explain what he needs first, Shelly. You might be able to help.
Say no. Okay.
Yeah, let him explain what he needs.
Explain what
See
you
if you
need.
can help.
Okay.
What you
She
need?
just needs the little things to go.
No.
That's too much, nigga.
It's the things that go on her arm. These little sleeves.
That ain't nothing.
Just a sleeve? She just need a sleeve.
You don't want a Velcro on?
You got a costume she wears.
You can do that, Shelly.
Chippendale or some shit.
You know they got a Halloween store with a bunch of
That's my baby,
Nick
right?
has a sewing machine.
I do have a sewing machine.
Oh, that's right.
That's my baby. Now
He
you
said, "Oh, that's right."
I'm trying to learn how to make
now
shoes.
she a
Shelly.
Chippendale.
Trying to learn how to make
She
shoes.
just need a sleeve.
There is
need a whole
nothing.
different
There is
machine
nothing
for that.
off limits for y'all.
The baby girls.
How do you do that? I don't know how you do it.
All right, let me show you.
Comedians, right?
Yeah.
Right, we can't help it. It's in our bloodstream.
Nothing's off limits.
Oh, she sent it to me.
We
on
try.
there. Oh, here it is.
We try.
Maestro.
They talk about my daddy.
I got a serious question for you though.
What?
Was you always did you always have that tough skin like when you was just before comedy, or did you develop that
look
as
at
you
him,
went
man.
to comedy?
Do you see his tough skin?
Right. Actually, though, when I was growing up, I was quiet as hell.
Oh, is that right?
Now he's talking to Wanzer, nigga.
Right.
He like he been picked on his whole life, nigga.
I can take it now.
So,
I was quiet as hell growing up. But
Oh, is
then
that right?
by the time I hit like high school, start getting good at sports and shit, then it started coming out. By college, it was a wrap.
It was a rap.
Yeah, I wasn't having it by college. Once I started doing comedy, that was just the avenue I needed to say shit.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah, I wasn't saying shit unless wasn't nobody listening. Me and my crew, I would kill people. Then the teacher say something, I wouldn't say shit. By college, it was over. I didn't give a fuck by college.
But thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you,
You're welcome.
Maestro, thank you.
Thanks for
Oh,
having me.
my bad.
Always jumping the gun, boy.
I jumped the gun.
Try it again.
Right.
Thank you
just knew
again,
I was
brother, for coming out.
getting
Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you, Maestro.
Appreciate it, dog.
Thank you, my son.
We forgot about one.
Anytime.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
It's great to have a dad, you know?
The little man with the biggest mic. Give it up for one.
You see that? You see how they treat me orphan?
I see you.
Yeah,
I see you.
It's a little better than your dad.
Oh,
What happened?
right,
Oh, now we have a line. Now we got a line.
I love the father and son time, Papa. It really shows me you care.
Hey, man.
When we talk about the soul machine, Speed said, "You know, mommy ain't here no more."
Right.
You gonna talk about my daddy though, huh? God damn it! You no good nigga, you.
You know, Pops, you could have just left me.
I don't know how y'all do this
I could
shit.
have left. I stayed.
You didn't have to stick around, you know?
I do not know how y'all do
We'll be
this.
back on Monday.
10 years of therapy out the
Being
window,
around
nigga.
them, low
So
key,
Monday-
out
Years of therapy out the
We
window.
may have a sponsor for our tennis shoe
Yeah, now
thing. One of Wanda's friends.
Yeah, black-owned
got
shoe
some
company.
black-owned shoe company. So definitely tune in. Check out the shoe. They
It's
got
the Wuhans?
They got
What
a
they
pair.
call Wuhan.
Yeah,
We gonna
It's the
That-
Wuhan.
yeah.
They're not from
Look
Alibaba.
like Wu-
Nah, the
This
brand
is a Wu-Tang
the
one.
brand is called the brand is called Rock Deep. Check it out. It's black owned.
Rock
Okay.
Deep.
We're gonna review some shoes over the
Let
weekend,
us
so
know
we
what
can
you
give
think.
your honest
Oh, shit.
opinion come Monday. So Monday, make sure you guys check our episode.
Shout out to
out.
Wu Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Or Wuha. Whoever.
Wuhan, the Wuhan.
Is it Wuhan, Wu-Tang?
We out.
Both.
Okay.